Yes, my G. I think you muted, bro. H, you muted. Yeah, I know what you done. You muted yourself on StreamYard.
Yo, that's professional.
Oh, fucking Jesus. That scared the shit out of me.
Yo, that's professional. Well, welcome to WeStHaMRaNdoM. You got Rise, you got myself,
What are you
and
saying?
I'm chilling. We're gonna bring him on into something just now. Hold up.
You sent the link out?
Yeah, I sent it to Duke, but I think it'll be too late for him. I sent it to the prick, the one and only, the prick.
Yeah, the prick.
Done no. And I sent it to who else? I sent it to Adam Frankel. And I think that's it. Just those three.
I know who wants to come on. Let me send it to.
Who wants to come on, dog?
Larry will want to come on, wouldn't he?
Yo, if Larry wants to come on, yo, homeboy's coming on straight up. But yo, while we wait and while we wait and marinate, we'll just run two things to like welcome you to WeStHaMRaNdoM. How we do. This is how we do. Straight up. Come on, you! Come on, you! Come on, you! What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young Peachshow, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best for last. Young Peachshow, what's going on, brother? Hey, hey. Y'all heard that we won. What's going on, brother? Hey, I know you the voice of positivity. What you do sometimes, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right? Yeah, that's the intro right there, dog. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, Rise? I'm gonna do the come on, like what does he say? Come on, you irons. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it over like some music and just like keep repeating it. And yo, I'm gonna do that intro tomorrow, doc.
Yeah,
you can't waste
that. Plan, my G.
Yeah, you cannot waste that. That's just fire, man. That is just fire, man. So what's Rise saying tonight, man? Rise had some nice din-dins, dog. He cooked up
let me put
a
it
feast.
Let me put it up.
He cooked up a feast, man. I ain't even playing with y'all. Look at this.
Hang on, it's loaded in. It should be loading in. It's uploading now, so
yeah. Oh yes, please. You got fried slice. You got sausages. What's them things? You got hash browns. Yes, please.
Bacon.
Oh,
you're bagging.
Yes, please, man. I love some of that, man.
And that was the red thing was ketchup, by the way. Just to let you know, which is the best thing to go with.
Which is shit.
Fry-up.
Which is shit. You need brown sauce for a fry up. We talked about this. We have
talked about this.
Even Joan was like, "It's all about the brown sauce." Like, how now, brown?
That was Ludders. It was Ludders that was saying it.
Oh, it wasn't Joan. It was See, I seen Joan. Where did I see Joan? I seen Joan.
Adam's chat watch along, probably.
No, it might have been, but I think it was West Ham Network. It might have been the watch along. It was either the watch along or West Ham Network. One of the two, still. But big up Joan, man, and big up Ludders, man. Straight up, man. Like
big up everyone, though. To be fair.
Yeah, really. That's how we roll. We big up. Why is my thing flashing? It's like flashy. Like I move this way and it goes and then it pauses. I go flat. Maybe when I hit it. Yeah, I think when I hit it, it goes flashy still. Hold on, I'm putting it up a bit.
Big up Hammerhead. What a legend.
Always. He's always here, Doc. He's always here.
Oh, talking to Devil, she's here.
Who's that? Ludders?
Ludders, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we were saying about brown sauce and ketchup, and he was bigging you up for saying brown sauce. That's what it was.
It's all about the brown sauce, dog. If you ain't gonna have the daddies, you gotta have the HP. Done. Simple as.
Ketchup.
No.
Ketchup,
Ketchup is only when you do like a BLT, like bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, done with some ketchup. I'm about it. But like, come on, fry up
ketchup on everything, man.
No, bacon sarnie, no ketchup, dog.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm disappointed. That's like no. That's like
why is everyone against Declan Reese today? Why is everyone against
because that's like putting relish. That's like putting relish on a bacon sarnie. You're gonna have relish on a bacon sarnie.
I don't eat beans. That's
okay.
That's why I have beans
okay. That's like putting mustard on a bacon sarnie. Like it could still run, but that's the extreme where you're going to. If you're gonna put ketchup on a bacon sarnie, you could put like mustard on it. There's only one sauce, and it's brown. That's it.
It's red. Ketchup, fish and chips. That's the one thing I don't have ketchup with. That's the one thing I don't have ketchup with.
You're more North American than me, dog.
Nah, not fish and chips. Not fish and chips.
You're more North American than me, dog.
No. I'm not agreeing with that.
Oh my day! I got this one brethren from
salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar with chips, fish and chips. That's it.
Oh, so no ketchup.
Not with fish and chips, no.
Oh, good. Because I got this one brethren who's from like the Midlands, Birmingham, and like,
what's the Midlands? It's just north and south here.
Oh, whatever, dog. Whatever. He's Midlands.
Are we out on Twitter, by the way? Are we out on Twitter, by the way?
Yeah,
are we out on Twitter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go retweet it.
Yo, so you got like my brethren, Charlie Royal, who is a Don Dada. Like, he supports Aston Villa, but he could take pills for that still. But it's like, yo, you got man to man. They'll eat the fish and chips with like salt and vinegar, of course. But then it's like ketchup, like tomato sauce, like red sauce. No, thank you. No, thank you. If I'm having anything with that, it's like tartar sauce, if anything. And like only a little bit. Like I'm salt and vinegar. That's it. HP maybe for the chips, but that's it. Not HP for the fish. No way. No way.
Maybe ketchup for the chips sometimes, but I usually just have fish and chips.
No, you meant brown sauce. Brown sauce for the chips.
No.
You meant you meant brown sauce.
Blue cheese sauce. Can't forget that. English mustard in a sausage sandwich.
Yo, hold on. Come again.
WHU58 saying English mustard in a sausage sandwich.
100. He's bang on. He is bang on. And you know what else? You know what Coleman's goes good on, dog? And I ain't even playing with you. Sausage rolls. If you want to muck around with sausage rolls, a bit of brown sauce never hurts. A bit of Coleman's mustard never hurts, dog. Trust me.
Nah, but I'm fussy though, innit?
I know. It sucks to be you, dog. Like, yo, sausage rolls with like a bit of
I'll tell you what is the best. Fried chicken, bechamel sauce, and like breadcrumbs and stuff, and it's called a parmo. They do it up north, and it's the best fucking food you'll ever have.
I agree with that. Yeah,
chicken parmo, Teesside parmesan, chicken parmo.
Yeah.
Fucking bomb.
Like here they call it chicken parm. They don't even put the N-A on the end of it. They just call it like chicken parm sandwich. It's like crusty roll with like the chicken, the red sauce, like a nice like tomato sauce with like mozzarella cheese on the top of it. I know what you're talking about. That is like that's some Portuguese things, dog. That's live.
No, it's not Portuguese. It's Northeast England. That's where it comes from. Chicken parmo.
No,
it is.
No, oh my days! I don't believe you're talking to me about. Brethren, chicken parm is called chicken parmigiano. That's what it's called, chicken parmigiano. It's like truly Italian, but like the Portuguese teethed it still. And you go to like a Portuguese restaurant, you'll get chicken parm, you'll get veal parm. All of them things, dog. Here we got this one place. The prick is in the building.
The prick is in the building.
Rah,
rah, rah, rah. Chicka, 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 rah, rah, rah. You can have your corner. There you go. There's your corner.
The only people that welcome me with a song. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim, what was your thoughts on today's match, my friend? Wasn't it good to see?
It was fucking shite.
Oh, bollocks. We, you know what? I'll tell you this. Lucas said it the best, didn't he? Like earlier on, Lucas said it the best. He was like, and no, Rise actually said it the best. It was Rise because he was saying it was like a 10 out of 10 performance because that's how shit we've been playing of recent. But really, it was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was a 7 out of 10 performance. But while we've been playing so shit for the past 3 months, it looks like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's about 7.
A big step up from where we were. We needed a good performance, regardless of the result. You know, that's what we needed. You know, to give us hope. Give us hope of keeping into the top 6. We needed hope. And this was a 6-pointer. And I was dubious. I actually thought it was going to be a 0-0. That was my prediction before the game. And
how's the flood today, Kieran?
Yeah, now I can see.
Oh man, can you see? It just stopped. Unbelievable. I've been watching the news all day, all morning about Brisbane and Queensland and northern New South Wales. It's been horrendous, mate. It's been 7 days and 7 nights, and it's the heaviest rain I've ever known.
It doesn't look too bad now, though, Kieran. It looks like kind of calm.
It's I'd say 4 o'clock this morning, and the sun's out.
Oh,
but
good.
The waters are still rising for certain places, you know, and there's 10,000 homes now underwater.
Oh my
Jesus Christ,
that's mad.
Lismore, and this front has just moved south a bit, and it's hitting Lismore now, and Lismore, the whole town is under. The whole town.
Jesus Christ! Do you know if there's been any deaths or anything?
He was saying last night there was. What wasn't he?
No, that was from the last time.
Oh, okay.
Do you know if everything's been all right with people wise this time, or?
Yeah, look, mate. It really depends. When you're in Brisbane, it depends where you live. If you're in a low-lying area, you're going to be under threat. You know, and a lot of people, a lot of them houses in Brisbane are underwater now. They've had to evacuate. Say, look, there's only been it's not. There's 7 people now dead, confirmed dead. There's a couple.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all.
You know, they get washed away with the floods and that. You know, if they're trying to cross.
It's awful.
It's really awful. Bad. Yeah, it's on the news here. I say you could Google it there and see what's going on in Queensland or whatever you do. But yeah, even my sister phoned me up yesterday, going, "You know, you're right," because she must be seeing it in the UK. You know, she's in London. She must be seeing what's going on. But yeah, it's fucking horrendous. I've had just helicopters going over me all morning, you know, rescue helicopters. Because a lot of people have ended up on the roofs, you know, so they'll go try and get them out of there. Because it comes so quick, you know, on certain areas, it just breaks the banks, mate, and it comes so quick. You just get caught. You can't get out.
Yeah. Do you know how it is in Hope Island? Because Luddy's sister's out there.
Hope Island? Yeah, my mate lives in Hope Island. I haven't talked to him. I think I would have heard. He should be right, Hope Island. It's right on the water, though, if you live on Hope Island, mate. It's all canals around the houses. But most of them are built reasonably above the water. It'd have to be, the water would have to rise a hell of a lot for them to have an issue. But and I've been watching all the news, you know, they've not mentioned Hope Island, so I presume not. It should be fine.
What about New South Wales, Kieran?
Well, northern New South Wales, like I say, for me, is only an hour away.
Yep.
That's where Lismore is, and that's getting it now. And Lismore's, I say, the whole town is underwater. They were showing, you know, they had guys in boats, you know, reporters going down the main street, and at the top of Hungry Jack's, you can imagine Burger King there, isn't it? Call it Hungry Jack. You know, you get their big sign out the front. What is it, 20 foot in the air? With a big sign. The water's up to the top of that. So it's
really
that's
it'd be the top of my house where they are. You know, it's 15 foot high probably, the water.
Wow. Jesus. What about Junior? Was he all right last night?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him, so I reckon he'd be fine.
Did he release his video or?
Who's that?
I don't know, because I say he's been away now.
Artisan.
I was at Helen, whose his sister lives in Hope Island.
Yeah.
No, I would have heard about on the news today, Helen, if there'd been an issue with Hope Island. So it'll be fine, mate. But it's a lovely spot, Hope Island, mate. It's a nice little place to live. Very nice. Right on the water. But yeah, it's just so many areas now have gone under. And what we're having now, because of the water that's flowing through rivers, it's still rising. And so other places probably will go under before it all starts to subside. Now that
Wally's in the building.
You need an axiomatic, yeah, I know. Well, luckily for me, I don't. It didn't quite come through the back door yesterday, but I'm lucky.
No, it was close though. Bloody close.
Yeah,
it was. It was flowing away. If I didn't have that little bit of a gradient where I live, right, that would come through the house, but it doesn't. It runs away at the back all the way into the next door neighbour's yard, then down to the road, and at the front's the same. It's got a gradient on the road, so it always flows away from me. So, but there have been places today that, you know, normally happens like that, and it didn't. It came so quick, it flooded them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's pretty mental. I'm just lucky where I live that I don't have that issue.
Don't know.
But 10 minutes away from me, they do, you know?
Yeah,
So,
no, it sounds intense, man. It sounds really intense right now what you're dealing with.
well, I'm not. Like I say, no one needs to worry about me. But it's not good for the city, and it's not good for the people in Brisbane because you know, if you've ever been, I remember helping with the cleanups once after a flood, and if you've seen a house after it's been flooded. And then the water subsides, it is fucked, right? The whole bottom of the house is fucked. All the plasterboard's fucked, the flooring's fucked, the carpet's fucked, the furniture, everything is damp and it stays damp for months. It's hard to dry it out. It's a nightmare, mate. You know, you got
the electric's fucked and everything as well,
isn't it? And you know, the water comes into the sewers and the sewerage comes up as well, and it can be covered in shit and crap, and it's really devastating, mate. If it comes through your house.
Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice, is it? Did you wake up and did you watch the match then? Because I know it was midnight kickoff for you.
Yeah. I stayed up. It was a midnight kickoff. I stayed up till it finished 2 o'clock. Then I popped on to Peachy. I popped on with Jake. Jake asked me would I do the after game roundup, you know? And so I just popped on with Jakey for 20 minutes.
Oh, that's dope.
You must have got my number. I think he got my number for you, mate. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched the game and stuff. Then I didn't watch any of the post-match stuff because I was sorting out a few bits and pieces and stuff. And then just came on with Peach and then went back to bed.
Yeah, I've gone to bed by that.
Went for a nap, woke up, made a fry up, and then pretty much came back on air.
I'd gone to bed then. I think that was when you came on. Must have been about 3 o'clock in the morning for me, so I went to bed.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
I was shattered, mate. I was shattered. But yeah, mate. At the end of the day, though, what a nice 3 points, eh?
Oh yeah, like as I said, it felt like a 10 out of 10 performance, but in reality, it's about 7 out of 10.
It's about 7 out of 10. I think. You could give a 10 out of 10 to Zuma, probably.
Yeah.
100%. And Craig Dawson.
He was superb, mate.
Yeah, Dawson, especially at the end, some of the tackles he was making was nuts. Like he he saved us. And even Fabianski made some good saves. Like
he never.
He did. He did. It was like what? It was like 5 minutes to go. And then I don't know if it was a corner or a crossing, but like they had to go on goal, and he got up and got it. Like no Flapiansky, he was strong Hansiansky. Honest, I was impressed.
Yeah, no, he done well, mate. Yeah,
just gonna pop the link in.
They only had one shot on target, didn't they? So but he saved that well. But he was more commanding in the area, Peachy, wasn't he? He came out and caught some balls and he was a bit quicker at releasing it too.
That's what I was going to say. His distribution wasn't half bad today.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good.
No, Helen, I didn't see that, but I saw Ben Johnson's interview when the baby just photobombs it. Ben
wasn't that good?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I sent it to the group chat.
And then Johnson turns back to the interviewer and he's like, "What
were you saying? I forgot.
I don't remember the question." That was so dope.
Yeah, I've just popped the link in the WhatsApp group because Budgie's just put an eyes emoji, so I think he might be one of the.
Oh, good. Yeah, but it was
Budgie would be absolute steamboats, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Exactly. It'd be
he
great.
was half in the bag when me and Rise went on it. Like, what time was that, Rise? What time was that? Like
6 o'clock.
5, 6 o'clock, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was going in, he was going out. He was in the pub, then he was going out the pub, then he was in the pub. And then Kieran, yo, Rise, tell him about Cam. Like, yo, he did a halftime thing. Tell him.
He did a halftime show, like a quick, 2-minute video on
Cam on Hammers Fans United.
Yeah. So he did that. So I said in the group chat, I was like, oh, I enjoyed your halftime show, mate. And then he's like, I forgot, I didn't even know I did that. I forgot I did that. And I was like, how many have you had?
Yeah, was he on it? Was he?
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
No, he's at the game, wasn't he, Cam? He was at the game.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
I think it was Cam that was at the match. I think
Mousy was at the match.
Happy was there.
Yeah, Happy was there with Cam.
Wicked Happy was there. I think Stelios might have been there. And
Stelios has got a season ticket, so yeah, he probably was.
And it was Gio.
Rusty
it wasn't Gonzo, because G and Gonzo have to kind of configure who's going to a match and who's not. Because one has to do the YouTube thing. And it was Gio who went to this match, I think, man. And Charlie Walsh.
When I woke up this morning, I just caught a bit of Anton.
Yeah.
Anton asked me yesterday on West Ham Network. He said, I hope you're okay, Kieran. He must have seen some news in England about floods or Scotland. And I just said, mate, I said, I'm fine. Like, it's just stopped and my house is not underwater. So
did you just Kieran, read the last comment?
You fucking don't. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. I was on it. I popped on. I said, what? And Titch, where the fuck were you muppet?
I sat through it as well,
just
to be
fair. Sitting there twiddling his thumbs Budgie, where you at? Oh
no. At least he's out of sleep. At least you're out of sleep, Budge. That's the main thing.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Pete, stop it! You're gonna set me off in a second.
No, I know, but I can just picture Kieran and Titch just sitting there twiddling their thumbs, okay, when are we going on? When are we going on? Why don't we just do this by ourselves?
No, that was the in-crowd. His pre-recorded shot.
Oh no! You forgot to premiere.
I had the live chat, and
no, he probably premiered it. He's always in the chat, isn't he?
Oh, okay, turn up for the live chat, isn't it?
I get you, yeah.
Well, no, but he was sleeping with his teddy bear.
So Kieran and Titch are holding the live chat down. Oh, that is Budgie. You are a brilliant man.
Pete, you're gonna set me off in a minute.
Oh, I know it's going down. It's going down. Oh, so Kieran, what are we thinking about Liverpool, man? Well, Southampton first, but Southampton, Liverpool. What are we thinking?
Liverpool were getting fucked.
No, we beat them last time.
Yeah, but that was at home.
I know, but I think we'll play better in the Cup, Doc. I think we'll play better, I think we'll play better at Anfield, Doc. Straight up, man. Yo.
Do you know what worries me?
That
not fucking worry me. We've got 7 games coming up in 18 days.
I love that. That's when we play good.
That's a lot of games.
That is a lot of games.
So let's put it this way.
Yep.
Do we rotate when we play Southampton midweek? I think we should. I don't think Antonio could play. I think he's done his bit. Get a rest till Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
But Then you play them against Liverpool. 3 days later, you got Seville.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to rotate when the limited players we've got, isn't it?
And plus the importance of each game as well.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. You know, I mean, really, ideally, you'd like to rest Antonio for the FA Cup and Liverpool, and then play him against Seville. That's what I'd like.
That's what I'd like as well.
But, you know what, then you're risking 2 big games, isn't you? It's hard.
I would rather have Antonio for Liverpool and Vlasic for Sevilla, because I think Vlasic he's adapted to that like European league, if it's Europa or Champions League.
It's a tough call. It was same again with Lanzini, right? He was superb.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
I think you need to rest him till the weekend, because I don't want him playing. I would put Lanzini on the bench and bring Ben Rama on for the FA Cup match and Vlasic.
Yeah,
you know,
the thing is, Lanzini loves to go against Liverpool, though.
I know.
Yeah, but resting
because they wanted
the FA Cup, mate,
that's what I mean.
And then bring Lanzini back against Liverpool.
Yep.
You know,
I hear that for sure. For sure. Did you hear what like David Moyes said in his post match presser? It was that he was saying that big changes were going to happen this match, and he said that he basically had to break it to like what did he say? He had to break things to find something new, to build something else. Like he had to break things to build something else, and if that was the formation we were playing, or more so the formation we were playing, because he didn't really change it up too much with the players. It looked like a 4-2-3-1, but really it was like a 3-5-2, 5-3-2. And I thought Bowen and Fornals playing as wingbacks today, I thought they played phenomenal. Like they were getting back, they were going forward, they were getting back. Lanzini was, like Lucas said earlier, going into kind of like a false number 9, but then in the middle when he was needed with Rice and Souček. Happy birthday. But yeah, no, I thought it was brilliant, man. And then sometimes it looked like Rice was beside Antonio. Then other times it looked like Lanzini was up there with Antonio. Bowen was up there with Antonio. I loved it, because it almost looked like we had 2 attackers on the pitch at like any given time.
I think
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What we were all sort of scared of a little bit, to take Bowen off the right and bring him in more. You think you're going to lose because he's done so well there, but I think it worked. We were basically playing 2 up front for a while there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
But Antonio's still doing his thing. When that ball's coming up that left, he's pulling that left. He's pulling that left. He's receiving the ball. But he had Antonio in the middle, and Souček was coming into the middle too. So we weren't lacking a threat in the middle of the penalty area.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
So it really worked. I thought it worked. And Lanzini, he was just pulling strings, mate. I just thought,
100. Because Lanzini, when Antonio was drifting out wide, Lanzini was like running forward in the box, and like Souček was obviously as well. But that Declan Rice shot when it pinged off the bar or the post. If that went in, I'd have
goal
been
of the season.
Yeah,
what
honestly,
a bad effort.
What a shot.
I'd dock him a week's wages for not scoring it myself.
I love that. And you know what he said in the post-match thing with him and Souček was just brilliant. It was such a bromance. Like they were like, "Oh no, you're better in training. Oh no, you're better in training. Oh no, you're better at rush screen." And it was absolutely brilliant, man. And Rice did go on to say that that's what he's been trying to do, kind of lie a bit more deep and take shots from like outside the box. And I think that could be his bread and butter, Kieran and Rice. I think like
he's got it in the tank to ping it from outside the box and get it in. Yeah. But sometimes it's just unlucky, like today when it just crashed off the post.
And you could hear it too, couldn't you? It was like it's like we were watching a West Ham Clips episode. Like you could hear the I was like, oh no.
You saw the whole frame bloody shake.
Yeah, you did. It was moving.
That's a proper power behind it, didn't it?
Yeah, and normally, like when a ball's moving, it don't spin. It's just like it barely like moves. And this was Like he had power and he had a bend on it. Like, and that's hard to do. That's really hard. Kieran knows.
I'll tell you what that reminded me of. That shot. That reminded me of a Payet free kick. That shot did.
Yeah, like a Payet free kick and open play.
Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah,
yeah. It was like
it needed 6 more inches of bend, and it's a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And it beat the goalkeeper. Like, and if you watch it in slow motion, you'll see like he goes the right way, and he's a good goalkeeper at that.
Top keeper.
Yeah, top notch. And you see him go for it. He was going the right way, but he just missed it. It was that quick, and it had that much spin on it, but just not enough. It's a shame. No, I don't think anybody's going to forget that shot. I think that's going to be talked
especially
about.
West Ham
what are they talking about? He was tired in the last 15 minutes, okay, but the effort he put in that game, mate.
Exactly.
Who are the people around there? Tell them to shut up.
You can't blame him for being knackered. The amount of games we've been playing, he's been playing international football across the other side of the world, for fuck's sake. If you're blaming anyone for him looking lazy and that, it's Moyes, because he pull him off earlier.
Everyone up front should be knackered. The amount of pressing they did in the first half between Antonio, Bow, and Lanzini for now, they closed that ball down. They kept winning balls back because they were struggling to get it out. They worked really hard, mate, really hard. And that's why I think Antonio needs resting.
100%. It's that old saying, isn't it? Like, if they leave everything out on the pitch, like blood, sweat, and tears, no matter win, loss, or draw, we're going to respect that. And we could have drawn today, lost today with the performance I saw. I was happy. I was absolutely happy.
If we had drawn that game, I wouldn't have been terribly disappointed. I was just elated that we got the 3 points.
Yep. There's the boy. There he is. Takes one to know one. I've done that too.
Morning,
don't worry. Don't worry. What's up?
We both did it. We both fell asleep when we said we're going to go live in about 2 hours. We both fell asleep.
Me and Roger talking to the people in the live chat, and we're like, "Yeah, we'll be back in 2 hours." Like, and then like 5 hours later.
How many times you said that?
I know.
I missed my premiere, didn't I? Gavin's show.
No, I watched it. I watched like.
Was it any good?
No, I didn't watch it live. I watched it later on. It was good. It was good.
It's had 40 odd views already. I can't believe that. I was like, wow.
I love that. It. Now you can tell those 40 people that viewed it to give me the $5 that I gave them, dog, and then we're good. We're all. Oh, you were having a laugh. You were having a laugh this afternoon, man. When we got you like at the pub and then outside the pub, you were right happy, man. It looked good on you.
Oh God, that's because I was drinking.
But it's just the jubilation of the West Ham win too. It was
the game,
yeah.
How did Chelsea get on?
Who cares?
I don't know. I fell asleep.
Me too.
I think they lost, didn't they? Morning, Kieran.
I think it was penalties, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it went to penalties, didn't it?
No, that was Man City, wasn't it?
No, it was penalties, but there was a big controversy in it, right?
What happened?
Go on.
Right, Tuchel, right? It went to 0-0, so it's going to penalties. But before it went to penalties, he substituted Mendy off.
That's right. Brought on Kepa.
Kepa on.
Yeah.
And Kepa, there was 10-all, and Kepa missed the penalty.
That's karma, though, isn't it? For like the
because he refused to come off, didn't he? He refused to come off in the final before, didn't he?
Yeah, that's karma. That is karma. I didn't like that manager. What was his name, Rice? The manager for Chelsea always like pretended he was smoking a cigarette.
Who was it back then? Oh, sorry, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't like him at all. I thought he was a numpty, and he didn't like the English. It was all like I tie here, I tie there. Real talk, Doc. Real talk, man. Real talk.
It's coming up this week.
Homeboy was on some like Italian job.
Kieran, did you say your beard's coming off this week?
Probably, yeah.
He looks like a little baby face when he takes his beard off.
Take it off, mate. Only 3 weeks later he'll be back, but I might trim it right down anyway, if nothing.
No, he's just getting fed up of us calling him a garden gnome.
Papa Smurf.
too white and bushy, innit?
You've been told not to. You've been told not to. You've been told not to.
Oh boy.
Others.
Intelligent. Well, the fuck, it's no good looking at, Tom, is it?
It's from both of them. It's from both of them.
Yo, I just got a message. Hold on, check this out. If I can like play it. Hold up 1 second. We'll see. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, my boy? Just been out with friends for dinner, so I'm not home to come and join you. But crush it, and I don't know if you're still alive when I get home. Maybe I'll pop in, maybe I won't. You know how it is. I'll keep it random. It's how we do. Stay positive. Love your life.
Big up Adam Frankel.
Big up Frankie boy. Frankel boy.
Could you hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
We called Frankel. Come on. It's been a
That's
while.
always cool. Comes on, man.
Yeah. So, what are we chatting about this morning? Then are we talking about the game, or
I wanted to?
We spent about half the time talking about fry-ups, and then the rest of it talking about the game.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk about Ukraine because I got a brethren who is from Bradford, moved over to Canada, but his mom is Ukrainian, and yeah, I just wanted to I've called this stream like we support Ukraine, so it's almost like the tune
100%,
like right, like we all support Ukraine over land and sea, we all support Ukraine on to victory. That's like a West Ham tune, and it's like I wanted to give them a shout out and respect, and let their people know that I'm thinking, I'm praying, I'm not impressed with what's going on there. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get your opinions on it, like not getting too political, like we're on CNN or like Sky News, but like or ITV News. You get me? But it's like just like what's your do you like? Because I feel like a world war bubbling, like just with what could go on with them getting these people on their side and them getting these people on their side. It sounds like something's bubbling that could kind of just like, and I wanted your opinions on it, to tell you the truth. It's big, isn't it?
Well,
it's big.
It's a massive issue.
Soon.
So what are people saying?
It's a fucking look. Any country that invades another country like that is a fucking disgrace, man.
Yeah,
it is.
Yep.
And we can all point fingers at Putin, right? The West has got a lot to answer for this to let this happen in the first place. America, Britain, Australia, mate, this could have been prevented, and they didn't. So I will say that. And believe you me, our hands ain't fucking innocent either. We invaded Iraq on the premise of weapons of mass destruction that they never found. That was wrong. So is this any worse? No, it's not any worse, but it's wrong. And then people like Ukraine and even the people of Russia, let's not rule them out. They don't want this.
No,
the people
exactly.
of Russia don't want it. Ukraine don't want it. You know,
no, you're right.
You know, the majority of people that die will be fucking innocent people.
Yep.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like
I was saying last night,
when you see missiles going into a fucking apartment building, you know what the fuck's that about?
Yeah, exactly. Like I was saying last night, like I was like, I'll stand by the people of Russia as well as the people of Ukraine. Obviously, not the military people and leaders and stuff, but I stand with the innocent people of Russia who don't want this to happen, because it's like they're standing with the Ukrainians as well because they don't want it to happen.
Yep.
It's just where that fucking dickhead Putin is doctoring the media and stuff and all this propaganda bullshit. It's like they don't know the full extent of what's going on if they're living in Russia, because of the way the media works there. It's just full of complete shit.
I agree with you there, Reese, but this is what I'm saying. It's very easy to point them and say, oh, well, how the media works there. Well, the media works the same in America with the propaganda Biden fucking used to get voted in. So they all control media, the mainstream media, and they're all biased and they fucking lie and they bullshit to whatever party they're backing, whether it's the Republicans or it's the fucking Democrats.
Comment for you there, Kieran.
This is a problem. Now, definitely in Russia, mate, they're suppressed. Anyone's got a view against that ain't having it, right? It's
the same as North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
There's a comment for you, Kieran, by the way.
Yeah, Putin is a cunt. Oh, fucking no doubt.
I didn't see that coming, dog.
He's the tiny one. They ain't the only one. That's the other thing.
I knew it was coming.
A long list of them.
Athens, you're a bad boy, leading him down the wrong way, wrong path. He don't talk like that normally.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I'm right about something happens, am I? Thank you. Thank you very much. There's a reason he was pushed.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, and it's like I say, yet again, innocent people fucking suffer, and all these politicians around the world will rattle their fucking sabers and talk a load of shit. And then they're all the same. I don't fucking trust anyone.
Oh, no, I know.
I don't blame you. Like I was saying last night, it's bankers, politicians, and lawyers.
Traffic wardens.
Them too. Don't trust them. Don't trust them, cunts, man. Straight up. 100%.
You know what made me laugh yesterday? I saw your mate Trudeau.
Oh, my mate. Oh, my mate. Okay.
After what he done to the Canadian truckers, how he controlled the media.
Watch your words, my mate.
And then he's calling out Putin and their media. Get the fuck.
Brethren, I will kick that man so faster than Niagara Falls. Like, yo, you got my mate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, mate. Bosh. Like, yo. He's a sneaky, snaky grass of a man, that boy. Like, his dad didn't do a bad job, but he is, you're not for me, dog. He is not for me.
So, earlier on, you went on Jakey's show then, Kieran.
Big up.
Yeah, just under the post-match thing with him for 20 minutes. Yeah, he messaged and asked me to come on. I said, yeah.
Nice.
Love that, man.
It was straight after the game for 20 minutes, and then I went to bed.
Yeah.
Not long after.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about on there, Kieran?
Huh?
What did you guys talk about on Jake's show, man? Just like West Ham win?
It was just the post-match reaction. It was just about the game for 20 minutes, what he thought. And that was it. It was good. First time I've actually ever really talked to Jake face to face. So
he's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy, man.
So yeah, it was good, lad. And it was nice. I got to slag Ben Rama off. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What was that? You were saying something.
No, I was just saying I had a message from Jake's dad, Richard, yesterday.
Top boy.
Yeah, nice fella, really nice guy.
Yeah, he is real diamond geezer.
He was thanking me and everyone else in our group chat we're all part of. He was thanking us all for our support of Jake, basically.
Yeah. I got a similar message. Richard, Jake's father.
Are you talking to Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a similar message.
He sent me a message. Yeah, he sent me a message just thanking us all for our support of Jake. He's had a bit of a tough time in the last few weeks, and
good.
He read through our group chat a couple of days back or yesterday, and he was looking at the comments and stuff. And
that was part of him asking me on, mate.
Wicked.
Possibly, quite possibly.
Wicked.
Quite
man.
possibly,
he sent a message to me just thanking me for helping in the chat, because Jake had somebody on the other day, Budgie, who was talking about like dementia and all them kind of bad things in life, man. And he was, and I just was like, kind of keeping the chat rolling, and I was into it. And Jake did such a good job, like talking to this lady who not deals with dementia, but she deals in that area in her life of helping people with it and families that are going through it. Phenomenal show. You should watch the replay if you haven't watched it. It's brilliant.
I will.
Yeah.
It's a tough subject, and it's a hard subject, that one.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So, oh gosh, I did miss most of yesterday evening. That was terrible. I should stop drinking on game day.
Nah, you love it. You love it.
Absolutely.
I don't even know how I got home. I have
But
no
those
idea.
are the best times.
Star South brought you on, didn't they? Like normal.
Those are the best times. Yeah. Those are the best times, man. I don't business. Like, you know how many times, like, I wake up, like, how'd I get home from there? And then, like, after, like, 5-6 hours, you remember, and you're like, oh, shit, yeah, that was a good night.
Good morning, Darren. Good morning,
yes,
Darren.
Good morning, my
Darren.
G.
Darren. 10 o'clock in the morning for Darren. 10 to 10.
Yes,
anyway,
indeed.
Mike, just to admit, you're a fucking disgrace. That's it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Simple as. I'm in the same boat with you, homeboy. Straight up. Oh, Lord. Yeah,
Hammerhead knows how you got home.
I went, Hammerhead. Well, Budsy, I know how you got home with the band crash.
Band crash and a few stumbles. Quite possibly,
Hammerhead. Key in the door as well.
Oh no, I don't have a front door key.
Oh, I've been there, right?
Well, I do, but I've probably used it twice in 7 years.
Yeah.
I always come in through the back way.
Yeah.
I've heard that, Budge.
Oh, Lord. But you had a good time, Budsy. You had a good time today, though.
I did indeed. And the thing was, the pub was full of Chelsea and Liverpool fans all waiting for the Chelsea-Liverpool game, obviously.
Yeah.
And I've gone in there, wearing the shirt and all that. They're all like, what are you doing in here? I said, look, mate, there's a game on before yours.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just as important to me as your game is to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were... There's one. You remember I told you the story about that Liverpool fan that I nearly ended up having an issue with.
Yeah,
he was in there. He was in there last night, and as I've walked in, yesterday, as I've walked in, the landlord's walked over. He's gone, Clive, can I have a word?
Oh.
I was like, yeah, of course you can, mate. He said, look, I can't remember his name, Graham, I think. He said, Graham's in here. He said, he's had a few. He goes already. I said, all right. He goes, yeah. He goes, it's a bit gobby. He said, just keep it down, will you? He said, just try and keep it down. And as I'm talking to the landlord, this Graham starts shouting at me about, I don't know, about us not winning any silverware and all this, that, and the other.
Oh,
and I'm like, I said, I'm supposed to put up with this, am I? I'm supposed to just say nothing.
Yeah.
And he goes, look, I'm begging you, Clive, please don't. He said, I said, well, if that's the case, I said, that's fine. You've had a word with me. Now I want to see you go and have a word with him.
Word up. Yes.
And he said, you're right, I shall. And he walked over, he started speaking to the man, and the man's like, yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm not gonna start nothing. And I was like, that's cool. And then it got right up to the point where Liverpool had their first, when they had their goal disallowed. Did you watch the Liverpool-Chelsea game?
No, I didn't watch it, but
okay.
Lucas was saying about it because Lucas was on with us watching
it.
Yeah. Well, they scored first, which was disallowed. And like that Graham, he was just going mental. He was like, yeah. And I was going, shut up, mate. It's going to get disallowed. And he's going, no. All this. I was going, mate, shut up. It's going to be disallowed. And then when it was disallowed, he sort of his face dropped, and I looked at him and I went, ah! Fuck him. I just had a really good night. And then, obviously, Chelsea lost on penalties, which was a bit gutting from your brother. Bit gutting for me as well, because I didn't want to see Liverpool win it, I've got to be honest. But there you go. But it was quite a good evening. And I know that I didn't get into any problems with anybody other than
that's
just...
good.
It's all good. It's all good. No,
that's good. And did that boy leave before you did? The one that was causing issues?
Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I left before him. No, I left before him because I had far too many, and I thought I'm getting a bit leery here. I better go home. So I came home.
I'm about leaving somebody's head tonight.
Fell asleep.
Yeah, in a bag. I went home and I came home and I've made a cup of coffee and it's still there.
Just answer Darren's question there, mate. The water level is fine for me, mate. The rain has stopped, but we do have 10,000 homes underwater in Brisbane. It's pretty catastrophic out here, but I'm all right. Yeah, it's been
can't just have a quiet pint, can you, Bud? Yeah, I can, Tom. Yeah. I do have quiet pints quite a lot. It's literally match day. It's only match day.
It weren't too bad when we went to the Brentford game, was it?
No, I was a good boy, wasn't I?
There you go.
Yeah, you were.
There you go.
But then again, I ended up disappearing off with Billy around half of London, didn't I?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I can have a quiet pint, Tom. You know,
was the West Ham game on there, drama before the Chelsea game?
Yeah. There was only me in there. I was the only West Ham fan in there for some reason. But yeah, it was full of Liverpool and Chelsea fans.
You know Crazy. What, Budgie? You know what, Budgie? Franco, it looked like he had a good day out, man. Like he went to his local. Right. He went to his local in Dallas, and it was like, I'd say like at least like 20, 30 like West Ham supporters, hats and all, like giving it some of that. Like, yeah, no, you did look like you had a good time. Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, no, I won't. I won't, because I don't know if anyone wouldn't want their photo put up and stuff.
What's that, Doc?
I was gonna bring the photo up.
Oh no, you should. You should. I saved it to bring it up. No, I saved it to bring it up, man. You put it on Facebook.
Yeah, but I was gonna say,
Smash not here.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Then I'm gonna do it, Doc. Then I'm gonna do it, Doc. Straight up.
You do it then.
You guys continue talking. Don't worry, and I will do.
Only missing always the best way, like that down in the pub on match day. Yes, of course, Tom. And like I said, you know, I do behave myself in there. I've been a regular in there for like 30-something years. So
yeah, I was going to say, I saw
behave myself
about that, about Leeds fans are wearing black. I heard something about that.
What was that about, right?
Leeds fans, fucking thing. Leeds fans are wearing black mourning Bielsa. It's not like he's died or anything. But
no, he just got fired. He got the sack.
Yeah.
They are pretty gutted, though. I mean, they did have a lot of love for him.
Really did.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like you know, if David Moyes went for us, you know, now. If he was to go, we would all be quite gutted because of what he's doing. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but Bielsa ain't done that much.
Seriously, Kieran.
I'll keep black screening. Give me 1 second. I'm going to refresh.
Yeah,
black screening.
Wouldn't be that bothered. Depending who we brought in.
No, I'd be bothered. I'd be bothered. I'd definitely be bothered. And I think Bielsa doesn't even like come in David Moyes' like bracket. I think what Bielsa did, he's been brilliant throughout the years, but what he was trying to do at Leeds, it was the same thing over and over again. Attack. It wasn't working.
They don't. They're not worried about what he's done in the Premier League. It's what he did to get him out of the shit and bring him into the Premier League. That's what I've got to love. 17 years, wasn't it? Leeds in the wilderness. So he's not coming back. So that's where the love comes from. And quite rightly so.
Right. I hear that.
Yeah. I mean, the guy, he's been absolutely phenomenal for Leeds. And you know, I hope and I pray that even so, the fact that he's gone and everything else, I hope that, you know, that there's some kind of recognition, public recognition for what he has achieved at Leeds.
Yeah, but
let's be honest, you know.
No, but he kind of got to hear Budgie, but then he kind of just stalled. And, like, he was playing every team the same. Like, he wasn't playing in Southampton like how you should play in Southampton. He wasn't playing a City like how you should play a City. He was just playing it all the same. And it's like he has a brilliant career behind him, a legacy at that. But it's like I don't think he's suited for the Premier League. There's a reason this is the best league in the world, and I don't think he can handle it. Like his tactics.
Morning, Paul. Morning, Paul.
I agree with you. He's done brilliant things for Leeds and like getting them up and all them things, but I think he kind of went stagnant.
It's a culmination of things. He don't seem to be able to play any other way than he does, and when you've got about 5 or 6 players or your best players injured, you know that it's a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
For any team.
Yeah, don't know.
Absolutely, for any team, man.
Yeah, I think that
I've got his replacement.
Who's that?
Nuno.
Oh, that wouldn't be a bad shout.
That wouldn't be a bad shout, but they've already appointed somebody, haven't they?
Did they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember
That
it.
just come into my head. I thought I'd say it.
Yeah, no,
I don't
that's
know,
not a bad
I
Mate,
don't know
listen,
if it's just
listen.
caretaker
If
or not.
that's who I would want at West Ham, if David Moyes was to go, I'd
Who are we
want
on about?
Nuno.
Oh, Nuno,
Nuno.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
one manager, Budgie, I've never told anyone this, right?
Go on.
That I've wanted for the last 5 years. And he manages Ajax. And his name is Ten Hag.
No, never heard of him. I thought you were talking about somebody else.
Well, at least he managed to get the best out of Sebastian Haller.
There you go.
There you
go.
Yeah, true.
So we probably wouldn't get him, but that's if I don't want Moyes to leave, believe me. But if he did,
No, I don't.
That's the geezer I'd love to target because he's exciting, plays attacking football, and he's good at what he does.
Ignore the name. That was something from American Hammers. I'm the next Leeds.
Yeah,
I'm the next Leeds manager. I'm the next Leeds manager.
There you go.
At least you're local, Tom.
Yeah, exactly. You bastard, Kieran. You stole that. You stole that from me. I've been saying Eric Ten Hag for years.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you put me onto it. I can't remember.
I probably did.
Oh, right.
Probably
Yeah,
did.
well, we're on the same page then, Tom, because I've always liked
Yeah, he plays
for a
unbelievable
geezer
style of
who
football.
produces brilliant teams, right? And then they all get sold, and then he does it again.
Yeah.
So I like him.
Unbelievable football he plays.
Yeah, exciting.
How are we all?
Very good. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Tired. Just off the bed. I thought I'd quickly jump in and say hello.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Tom? Did you enjoy that game today, or?
No, because I was put it in. No, I was saying to Peach and Reese earlier, I just didn't enjoy it. No, not at all.
Didn't you?
Listen, it's nice to win, but it just, knowing what we're capable of, I just still thought it was, I don't know, maybe it's just like in the final third. I mean, listen, we scored and there were a few more chances created from Cresswell and that, but I still think we're still ways off playing our best football. But no, listen, it was nice. We got the win.
It was a 7 out of 10, as you were saying earlier. You were saying it was 7 out of 10. But it looks more because we've been playing a lot worse.
Yeah, and I think if they had even half of their players back, you know, if they'd have started with Jimenez or even Semedo, probably would have caused a few more problems. I think we were lucky to escape with that at 1-0 because we should have really buried that at about 2 or 3-0 by about the 70th minute.
A fair result would have been 3-0, I think. That would have been a fair result.
If we can somehow bounce back.
I weren't keen on this. I thought this could be a 0-0 draw, Tom, right? And then, but once I saw that lineup that they threw out and rested them 5 players, I went, whoa, we've got a chance here.
Yeah,
we've got a. I really thought we did.
I said it's weird because I thought they'd take this game as seriously as what we needed to see it as, because you know, but they must have been knackered after the Arsenal game. I guess that's the only reason why he must have rotated, but. That was a big game for them because they were also, you know, they were losing ground in terms of games as well, you know, because we're all looking at Arsenal really with the games in hand, and they think they had 2 games in hand over Arsenal, or not, was it 2 games in hand, something like that before today's game, or Spurs, I think it was, or something like that, and now it's only 1. So, you know, they're really adrift now. So, you know,
I mean, if you listen to the Wolves supporters, they're looking at trying to hit 6. Before this game, before this game and the Arsenal game, they're confident they can get to 6th spot, and them 2 losses now have knocked them back a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I still believe they can do it.
Yeah. Have you done your editing for tomorrow, Tom?
Say again.
Have you done your editing for tomorrow?
Yeah, we're just interested because that was a perfect shot that Declan Rice took. Like, you didn't even need to put like the ball bouncing off the post. It was like you got like the ball bouncing off the woodwork. You got the sound right there. All you got to do is put an astronaut like in the air for like some of the other shots, and you're good to go, dog.
See, I could make Peach's brain scramble right now. Right?
Go on, please. Go on. This is like the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus to me. I love it. Go on.
Okay, so when I used to do my FIFA videos, if I don't know if you can share this screen quickly.
Yeah,
if you pop it up, I can do it.
Yeah. Okay, you got it, Raz, or you want me to do it? I got it still.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'll let you do
it. Here's my folder of all my sound effects that I have, and somewhere in here is
that's
actually
that's like dangling the carrot right in front of my face, dog.
Somewhere in
here.
Is
that on the Mac as well?
Somewhere in here there is.
Wasn't that the computer he said that Clips uses, right? Was it like, yo?
Look, if you actually look at this file right here.
Yeah, go on.
This file right here is actually hitting the crossbar sound effect.
Ooh.
So it's actually the actual sound effect noise.
You know what? You know what? For you like unbearing yourself like that, it has to be Becca, dog. Becca is WeStHam Clips. I done said it. I figured it out. Don't tell me if I'm right. I never want to know. But yep, big up Becca. Big up Becca, dog. 100%.
Also, I haven't had a chance to tell you in person, but congratulations to the pair of you.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I know I've tweeted and messaged and stuff, but I thought I'd say
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna.
I'll send a fucking message. That should be enough.
I shook his hand. What more does he want?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've said that we're gonna do two parties with families. So my family, her family, one up here, one down south, and then what we're also going to probably do is have somewhere where we go down to a pub for the evening somewhere in London or whatever, and invite as many people as we can or know we've met through WeStHam YouTube over the years and stuff, and we're probably going to look to do that as well. So sorry, Kieran, I know you're all the way over there.
We all got to get to that. No, Kieran can roll through. Like, yo, we got to get to that.
Pips, are you coming over? Are you coming over?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to get to that. That'll be. Imagine, like me, Charlie Boy, like Frank will all show up. They'll be like, "Get these guys out of here!" Like,
have you got a sound effect for coming through the back door for budget?
You got a sound effect for being thrown out
Fuck,
of the back door?
You're so lucky that you're 12,000 miles away, Kieran. I'll be over there bagging you right now.
I do take advantage of it, mate. I do take advantage.
Listen, I've got a lot. I might have one for every occasion in this folder.
I'm saying it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
Uncle Phil used to throw him out of the door. That's the sound effect.
I'm saying you're forgetting your meat spikes and toilets as well.
Oh, that'll be wicked.
Oh God.
So yeah, no, we're
meat spikes and toilets.
Oh, don't start on that one.
You could have a holiday on the Gold Coast, Tom, and a nice fucking hotel there. I'll come and stay with you.
Listen, I don't have to come on here for this kind of abuse. I could have got married for that.
You've taken Duke's spirit this evening. It's almost like you've just got the energy from the abuse that Duke gets when he comes on.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Poor old Crotch. He's a lovely fella.
He is a lovely bloke.
He is, isn't he? Oh, you've met him now, and you're Reece, yeah.
Yeah, because I went when I was in London for that thing I was doing the week. I was only around the corner, so I thought, I'll go surprise him. So I did.
Hey, yo, Rice, check this out. Hold on. His little boy, Logan, he sent me like a good night, Peach. Watch this. I ain't even playing with you. Watch this, dog. So he says it once, and then Duke's like louder, and then he screams it off the top of his lungs, boy. Watch this. Hold on. Can you hear it? Hold up. No. Hold up. Well, come on, work, you bastard. Hold on. Oh, no, that's Duke. Hold on. Where is it?
We couldn't even hear it.
Hold on. I got it.
You've seen it on the video, haven't we? You've seen
it. Oh, fuck off, Peach. What is going on? Hold on.
Listen, Darren, we don't make the rules. Budgie just follows through them.
Hold up. Where is it?
Well, you know.
Oh, here it is, I think. I think this is it.
Darren, it is true what you say, but, you know.
Hold on. Quiet on the set, please. Quiet on the set. Shush. Quiet on the set, guys.
You definitely got that. God, got some lungs on him, hasn't he?
I'll tell you what, actually, can I just say, Darren, that would be true unless Mikel Antonio was the one that was on the giving end of it, and it would probably fucking go wide.
Rose and
Give a break tonight. He done all right.
Kill another astronaut.
I think he was rather unfortunate with that little touch from Zuma though in the box.
Oh,
he was about to turn on that, wasn't he?
And he went full through, like he went full through, like volley, like finished it, everything like that was going in the back of the goal.
I don't know what you guys think.
It's not the first time that Zuma kicked something he shouldn't have done, is it?
Oh
yes!
I'm waiting for the day. I said to Rebecca earlier, I'm waiting for the day that one of the commentators just forgets who it is for a second and says that Zuma got back with cat-like reflexes. I think that will be.
Oh, that'd be brilliant! Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, we'll all mark that day when that happens, mate. You said it. Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go fill up my water.
I don't know what you guys think. Antonio seemed much more energetic for the last sort of like 30-40 minutes of the game after he got his assist. He sort of came back into it a bit more. His effort levels seemed a lot more increased. Because I guess
I thought that was the same with everybody.
I don't know if you'd seen. I don't know if you'd seen his interview in midweek. Not necessarily he called the team out, but he said that we'd gone a bit stale, and that the buck stops with him. You know, if he's going to say that, he's also got to raise his effort levels. I thought he was not anything more than a 7, maybe out of 10 today, but I thought he was noticeably better than what he has been in the past few weeks.
It was a lot better.
I mean, if he was a 7 today, he would have been like a 5 or something beforehand. You know, he did pick it up.
Well,
I thought the whole team did, if I'm honest. And Tommy Souček was brilliant today.
Point, right? But what I did like about him, I mean, you listen to Wolves fans and everyone else, they're going about that Kilman being, you know, like Bowen, should be considered for an England call-up and whatever. And I thought Antonio roasted him at times. I thought he really did. Done a good job on him. So, fair play to him. He looked a bit quicker today, or the Wolves' defence was slower. I'm not sure.
I think the Wolves' defence had slowed down a little because they weren't as intense as they normally are.
I mean, normally they've just played Arsenal, haven't they?
Yeah, normally, you know, that ball would not have been hanging around in the box as long as it was before. I mean, we had plenty of opportunity to get like second and third touches on that ball while it was in the box yesterday, and not many people have been getting those kinds of opportunities against Wolves. So I think their defence definitely fatigued, definitely. You know, but I thought the whole team stepped up. You know. And earlier on, immediately after the game in the group chat, I was saying to everybody, like, who would they have as their man of the match? Everybody chose Zuma. Everybody.
Apart from me.
Yeah, I choose David
Moyes
man of the match differently.
I chose the blue pass from Beckenbauer.
Zuma was just... He was class, but I said on Twitter after the game, that's the reason we signed him.
That's exactly right.
He was everywhere.
World class.
So was Rice.
Every single time the ball was in our box, it was Zuma that got it away or put it behind or whatever. He was quality today.
Yeah,
quality.
I agree.
I know who our worst player was. It was Benrahma. He never made a tackle.
What was that?
Didn't make one pass, did he?
I know. I saw that comment that you put in there, Doug. I was like, yes.
Yeah, who was man of the match? I think it was you, wasn't it, that put Benrahma, wasn't it?
Yeah. But he didn't make one tackle.
There you go, mate.
One touch.
That's what you get from fucking Moyes when you fucking start sulking about things taken off. See you later, son. Fucking bench.
Yeah.
Bilt made quite a good tackle there when he came on as well, didn't he?
Who's that?
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, mate. I was shitting myself when he was coming on. I was thinking, who for? Come on, he can't be taking off Dawson or Zuma. Who's he putting him on for? And then when it was 4 hours, I was like, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I said to Rebecca, how is he going to fuck it up in 60 seconds? Because that's all he had to do.
Yeah, it wouldn't have surprised me if he did, though. It would not have surprised me.
10 out of 10. That was 10 out of 10. He had one tackle to make and cleaned it up. Fucking
he did, didn't he? He did, didn't he? Yes, he did clean it up. And, you know, in fairness to him, he knew what he'd come on for.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He knew exactly what his role was. And his role was just literally get in there and break down anything that might develop.
Yep.
And he done exactly that. So, you know, you got to give the man props for it. You know, he came on, he done his job. Done the job.
Ben Johnson had a good game as well, though, defensively.
Listen, every single one of them had a good game.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them had a bad game.
No.
I mean, you know, all right, okay, they weren't 10 out of 10 performances from any of them, really, but Zuma. Zuma was definitely a high scorer. But
Pudgy, do you remember the free kick we got and like how close Cresswell came? Like that could have been like a Payet type free kick, and I thought it was too central. And I just saw, like, I thought that was going in. I really thought that was going in, and that would have been.
Do you know, I was sitting there in the pub.
It looked, to be honest.
I was sitting there in the pub, and I'm going, "Come on, let Lanzini have it. Let Lanzini have it." And then all of a sudden, after Creswell had taken it, I was like, "Actually, that made sense." You know, because of the angle that he got on the ball. So it did make sense that he would take it, but I thought Lanzini would have done it the opposite way and got it, you know, nearer to the opposite post. But you know, either way, I wasn't too despondent when it was either of those two standing over it. And when like Rice was there as well, wasn't he? And I was, even my sister was in the pub. She goes, "Well, won't he take it?" I said, "Well, Declan, no, he's not skillful enough on a dead ball. You know, he's good, but he ain't as good as them two with a dead ball." And you know, I was sort of like half explaining it to her, and like then I heard the commentary sort of saying, like, you know, basically it's going to be Creswell or Lanzini, you were saying, and I was saying to my sister, "Fuck off, will you? Let me watch this." But yeah, she was like explaining why. She was asking me to explain why Declan Rice wouldn't take it. But yeah, but I thought the whole team stepped up. I thought they were all pretty good. And somebody mentioned earlier that Fabianski was more commanding in the box. One of you guys mentioned it earlier.
I think he was. And his distribution was better.
Yeah, and I thought also, you know, when the ball was passed back to him and he had to cross over the box with it, that's when he's normally, you know, a bit iffy for me. That's normally when I'm like, whoa, you know, please don't let him do that. But I thought he was pretty confident yesterday. And as you said, his distribution was pretty good. Yeah, and it weren't a case of literally just lobbing it up the top end and seeing who could get on it.
Building it from the back.
He was actually pinging the ball to people.
Yeah,
which was much better.
Do you know, it's amazing, you know, with keepers, and West Ham have had a history of good keepers throughout the last 50, 60 years. And I look at that, you know, Chelsea go and buy that Kepa Balaga, what his name is, 70 fucking million and that. But that boy that Wolves have got, my God, he's impressive.
And he's tall as well.
He cost 7.8 million, you know? You mean shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a good ball.
Yeah.
That's a fucking good boy.
Oh, I love that.
Well, to be fair, Fabianski's been a good buy.
Yeah. What did we pay for him?
4 million, I think.
4 million, 5 million or something.
Yeah,
they went down, didn't
but
they?
If you look to replace now, you know, we're thinking of Areola that might cost too much, and you still can pick keepers up like him for 8 million. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If you're on the ball, which we're not.
Yeah.
There's a young lad. He's probably 22 now, 21. I can't remember who he plays for, actually. Last I heard, I think it was Charlton he was playing for. He's a young local lad, and his name's Kieran Short.
Gotta be good.
Yeah. And it's spelled the same way as yours, I believe, as well, Kieran.
We're a bit
but yeah, he's a young lad, and because he's got Irish family, he was actually selected as the Irish. I'm not sure if it was Republic or
Northern.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was the Republic actually. But yeah, he got selected for the under 18s. He was first choice keeper or second choice. No, second choice for the under 18s and first choice for the under 16s.
Okay.
So yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he must be 22 now. I think he's playing for Charlton, but they're the sort of keepers that we should be looking for. Young, upcoming kind of kids that have had experience,
Here's one for you, boys. Southampton, do we play Areola? What do we do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Sign him. I still think we should sign him for the price that he's there at. I still think it's a no-brainer for me.
Definitely. It's just his wages that the only
we can get those
dodgy
down.
bit.
We can get those down, guys. We can get those down.
Yeah.
100%. He's seeing he's seeing what West Ham is capable of, and I think it's a good time for a person like that to be at the club, and I think he'll want to come back. And if he has to like sacrifice a bit of his wages, I think he'll do it just to stay at the club. I really do.
I think, but put it this way, well, he has to leave because they've got 5, something like keepers on their
PSG, right? 22 goalkeepers at PSG, isn't they?
Yeah.
He's unsettling Donnarumma or Navas or Sergio Rico, the old bloody Fulham keeper. So he's going to go somewhere, but he's had a year with us. He's bounced around a lot. We've got a lot of French-speaking players in the team. A lot of people that he plays in the national team with as well, with like Zuma, etc.
Yeah.
But London, it just makes so much sense to me. I can't understand any reason why we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Your old mate seemed to think he won't sign, didn't they?
Who?
Hamid Chat as such.
Oh, right. Yeah. It depends which one it came from. If it was from Gio, I believe it. If it was from Gonzo, I'd tell you to pack it in. I wouldn't believe it. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, listen, I've got back because we're heading into Leeds tomorrow, so just wanted to pop on and say hello.
All right, Tom, take care of yourself, mate.
Be safe.
Enjoy your trip.
It was good to talk to
you. And give our love to Rebecca as well.
Yes, I will do.
Wish her well for us, please. Yeah, bless her.
Say goodbye to Peach.
That parcel should arrive for her tomorrow, by the way, Tom.
Yes, we probably won't go out for the afternoon, and we get quite early.
Yeah, it'll go through the letterbox, mate. Don't worry.
Right,
not a massive
parcel. All right, take it easy, boys.
All right, brilliant. No problem. Take care of yourself. All right.
See you
later. Lovely. Right. Come on, who can we have a go at now? Kieran.
Yeah. Who do you want? Fucking hell, mate. I feel hot now.
Where's Pete gone? It looks like he's living in the TARDIS, for God's sake, with that.
Oh, no, that's bollocks. Tell him to get rid of that background. It's shite.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll pick on him when he gets back and tell him to get rid of it.
It's dark and miserable and horrible. Tell him to get rid of it. Reece, you know the skill.
Yeah, I will do. I'll tell him.
I don't want to upset him.
I was in my mansion yesterday.
Yeah, I'll see that.
Oh, yeah.
At least it was bright and nice.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Had the grand piano in the background and all that, didn't it? Yeah.
Do you want to go back in your corner, Kieran?
Yeah. I like that corner. It's my favourite.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're back in your corner.
You should swap me and you around. I'm not used to not being next to him.
Well, you go back down the bottom then.
I think that's Reece likes that corner. You're fucked.
Yeah, this is my corner.
Oh, I'm not happy. Not happy.
Yeah. How are you, both, anyway?
Get rid of that. What's he got there? That green screen. Is that what you're doing? Oh, mate.
Hey?
I've got to take a phone call, boy. I'll be back in a minute. All right.
Okay, mate.
I mean, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right, mate.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
We can hear him, but he can't hear us.
No, you can hear the fact. Hang on, Kieran. We're on a live stream now, and everyone can hear you. So don't say anything about what I did to you.
No, we can't hear him. We can only hear you.
Yeah, we can only hear you.
How can you? Right,
Don't say anything about what I did.
Can you phone me back?
Welcome to WeStHaMRaNdoM. He's frozen.
Oh, that's all right. That's fine.
Oh, there he is.
Look.
Back.
There he is. Look, turn your phone, look, Ernie.
I don't know how to fucking. All right.
He'll come back in a minute. Boom, in a second, he'll come back.
Yeah. So, what did you think on the game yesterday, then, Reece?
Yeah,
I mean, was you happier yesterday?
Yes, much happier with the way we played because, like as I was saying, it felt like a 10 out of 10 performance where we've been playing so poorly.
Yeah.
Like it's just an improvement, and we need to improve even more if we're going to do anything against Seville.
Yeah, and it was nice to see, there was a bit more of an understanding between Rice and Souček in the game as well. They kind of
exactly.
I mean, it was more like there was like planned excursions forward for each one of them. Do you know what I mean? It was almost like, go on, it's your turn. Let him go, and I thought Rice did really well breaking down on that left wing. He got a couple of decent balls into the box, etc. And it was really unfortunate when was it Antonio got the ball down on the like in line with the goal line, as it were, and then tried to lob it over the keeper. Yeah, and the keeper literally just jumped up and grabbed it. But then I don't know if anybody would have got that ball over him. You know what I mean?
No, because he's quite a good keeper, isn't he?
Yeah, and not only that, he's huge. He's about 74 foot tall. Do you know what I mean? He's a massive fella.
It's probably double the size of me, to be fair.
Yeah, I think an NFL player would. I think an NFL player would have struggled getting the ball over the top of him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I reckon it's probably double the size of me.
He's got to be 6'7", 6'8", the bloke. He's got to be at least. You know what I mean? He's really tall. Which is a fantastic asset for a goalkeeper. I mean, definitely. You look at peachshow. I mean, he was considered to be the best goalkeeper in the world during his playing days. And look at him. He was, what, 6'8"? 6'7", 6'8"? Yeah. So it's a good asset for a goalkeeper to be tall. And that fella, he done a decent job on it. He did do a decent job yesterday. Rice's shot off the post. Oh, man.
Oh, if that went in,
I was just getting ready to run around the pub naked and everything. It was when that ball hit the post, I was like, "Oh no, this isn't going to be our day." But it was, yeah. You're right there, Kieran. Don't say nothing about what I did to you as a child.
What?
He was just talking to Kieran on the phone while we were chatting, and then he just said, "Look, they can all hear you. Don't say nothing about what I did to you as a child."
Was it Jose Sarr that was today?
I don't know.
Is that the keeper's name?
He just rang me, and he comes again about going again.
What?
Oh,
he's gone again. Who was playing today? Was it Jose Sarr?
I can't remember his name. Where's my other phone?
So I was going to have a look how tall he was.
Well, I'm thinking that is his name, Jose Sarr. Where's my phone gone? Oh, there it is. Found it. Right. Oh, I've got to turn it on now.
Yeah. peachshow's 1.96 meters. I don't know how much that is in money.
2.096.
What? 1.96 meters.
Oh, 1.96. Well, 1.8 meters is exactly 6 foot.
Right.
And it's approximately 25 centimeters to an inch. No, 2.5 centimeters to an inch. Sorry, 25 millimeters to an inch. So
6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, 6'8". Yeah.
Oh, I'll just Google the conversion.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah.
6 foot. Apparently, he's only 6'4".
No.
Better
Really?
check. Apparently.
Really? Where are you? Where is it?
Apparently, Jose Sar's only 1.92 meters.
Well,
I don't know.
They look a lot bigger than 6'4", that's for sure. What am I looking for? Internet.
Fab's 1.9.
What does the internet look like on an iPhone?
It's like a circle with like a compass sort of thing.
Oh yeah,
like blue compass, Safari.
Oh, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Found it. It's my son's old phone, and can't open the page. Couldn't establish. Hold up.
Is it connected to the Wi-Fi or not?
It's connected to the wrong Wi-Fi. That's why. I've had one of my Wi-Fi boxes turned off deliberately. Changed over Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
So I was paying £29 a month for 180 gig of internet, and now I'm paying £25 a month for unlimited internet.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Makes no sense to stay where I was, and mine is mobile internet as well.
Yeah,
and it's with the same company with 3. I was paying, yeah.
Oh, hello, Lee.
Right.
Big up, Lee.
Hey, morning, Lee.
What are you doing up at this time? Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What are you doing up? Does your mum and dad know you're up?
Yeah, we'll have a one with your dad. No, we won't. Don't worry. We won't grass you up.
Oh, here we go. Finally established a
connection.
Oh, and it's gone straight into StreamYard. Why does it do that? Oh, it's gone straight into StreamYard again. I don't want it to go into StreamYard. Oh, there we go. Google.
Yeah.
Found it.
That was Kieran, right? And where he is with his mate in Jindalee, right? It's near the river and he can't get out. They're blocked in because the roads are all flooded.
Oh shit.
So
he's all right, at least. He's all right. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're fine. He's lucky. That Ben's house, the road comes to the driveway, but the driveway goes up real high into the house. Right. So the house is up higher. The house next door is flooded up to the first window, right? Because it's low.
Jesus.
They don't have that lift up, right? And the roads around them are all blocked off from the floods, so they can't move out of there. They can't even drive to a takeaway. They want to get a takeaway, they can't even drive. So
they have to get flown in by helicopter, wouldn't they?
Yeah, flown in takeaway. Yeah, so he's missing for the next couple of days by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the news headlines about the floods over there.
All right.
Death tolls risen to 7.
Yeah.
In Queensland. 24 hours of dangerous floods as massive storm approaches. So when was that? Yesterday. 18 hours ago. Yeah. Wow. So you said it had stopped raining, didn't you?
Yeah, it stopped raining about 3 o'clock this morning. But, that was after 7 days, 7 nights, torrential. And I've been through cyclones here before that weren't as bad or as much rainfall as that. Really? So it was unbelievable, man. It was just constant and non-stop. So it had to give. Something had to give, And I did. And then yesterday, it just reached a level where it broke banks and it went mental yesterday. And with high tides as well, contribute to it. So it's like all these houses have gone underwater. And
it's not good at all, though, is it?
No, it's not good for a lot of people, I'll tell you that.
No,
the Prime Minister's even flown in. He wants to have his little say.
What's he going to do? Help bail out the water?
Do fuck all. That's what he's going to do. Have his picture taken. Oh, this is terrible.
You know what I mean? Oh,
yeah, it can't be as bad as that one that shit himself to McDonald's, though, could it?
What himself?
Didn't one of them shit himself to McDonald's? Scott Morrison.
Scott Morrison shit on top of McDonald's.
Shit himself in McDonald's, I heard.
I don't know. Scott Morrison, another knob. He's the boy's just flown in. Just another knobby. Hold
on. There's a news report from 28 minutes ago.
If you get to see it, I'll tell you what's the best ones, Budge. If you see a helicopter view of what it is, then you really get to see the scale.
Oh, yeah. I'm not looking at videos. I'm just looking at news reports, you know. And it says here, live report says a year's worth of rain in a few days claims 8th life.
That's another one.
Yeah, it's horrible. One then, yeah.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
One missing. He got swept away. He tried to cross this road and he got swept away, and then didn't know where he'd gone, and I couldn't find him.
4 minutes ago,
there were boats. They'd lost their moorings in the Brisbane River, and they were just out of control with a torrent of rain or the river, and they were smashing into things. There was one guy in a houseboat. They were filming it, and he smashed into this where the ferry docks, and the whole houseboat just sunk straight away, and he was still on it, and he had to jump off, and they picked him up about 3 k's down the river. He fucking dragged 3 k's away, and they set up something down there, and they stopped it and got him, grabbed him out.
And he survived, yeah?
Yeah, he survived.
That's good. That's good.
Otherwise, he was going out to sea. He was going out to sea, or he would have drowned before he got there, because you just can't. When you're in a flood like that and you're running with it, there's nothing you can do. You can't swim. You can't. You just got to try and keep your head above water, and sooner or later you get tired, and then you drown. That's the problem. But there's a lot of silly
4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago, there was a report that there was a new flood record set in Lismore.
Yeah, Lismore is totally ruined. Lismore's finished, mate. It said the whole town is underwater. Because all this rain we had here has moved down south a little bit, an hour away, and it's absolutely stuffed. I watched the reports earlier. That's where it's up to the top of the houses, Fudge. It's up past their guttering. That's how high the water is. People are on the roofs and waiting to be rescued. It's fucking unbelievable. The amount of water.
It sounds like that movie 2012.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sounds like that.
Well,
when the floods happen, a bit like bushfires, Budge. When the floods or bushfires happen here, the rate of how quick the fire moves through the bush is unbelievable. Sometimes you can't even outrun it, how quick it moves. And the water here is the same. It rises so quickly, you just get caught. You think,
everything in Australia is out to kill you, isn't it? Even the weather.
Yeah, everything, right?
Even the weather.
We had this conversation a few weeks ago about everything being in the world being out there to kill you.
There's nothing out here, mate. Everything. I mean, fucking ants. Ants bite you. Ants, my God, the pain from the fire ants is unbelievable. There's so many
fire
things.
Ants. Oh yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible things, aren't they? Really fire ants. Why is my phone? Hold on a minute. My phone's giving me a bit of grief here.
Even on my lawn out the back here, guys, I daren't walk out there in bare feet, right? I have to wear something on it, because amongst lawns there, unless you're one of them that treats your lawn every day and poison it and do whatever and make it beautiful, I just mow it now and again. But you got these things they call in Australia bindies, right? And they're like a little weed. They grow up amongst the grass, but they're just spikes. Spikes. Right. When you step on one, which I've done many times, you walk through the grass, bang, Jesus Christ. And then you've got to get tweezers to pull them out the bottom of your feet. You can't even walk through the grass.
Good night, ladders.
Wow.
Good night. Have a nice
Good
sleep.
night, Helen.
Have a nice sleep.
Night, Helen.
Yeah, it's 3:30, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah. Well, it's it's about 1:30 in the afternoon for you, Kieran, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, you're on it now, mate. You're on it. Fucking bang on.
Oh, mate, yeah, I got it. Yeah. So let's have a look, see if there's any updates on this.
Don't know what's happened to Peachy though.
No, me either. He came in with the second one and then went out with both.
Yeah, I'll tell you what would happen. I guarantee if I said, right, I'm not going to, but if I said, let's end it now, and we ended it, it comes straight back. The past 2 times he's disappeared, we've ended it. It comes straight back as soon as we ended it. So
you boys end it when it suits you. You're the ones up in the middle of the night, not me.
Yeah, no, I'm good to go for a while.
Oh, go away. There we go. Who's MC Skibbity? Never heard of him.
No.
Obviously a rapper, excuse me, or something. But he died, whoever he is. Let's have a look.
Skibbity?
Yeah.
Never heard of him, no.
Me either.
You have to be in the rap world, I imagine.
Yeah. I bet your boy knows who he is, though.
Oh, there we go. Skibbity, jungle and drum and bass MC, has died age 54.
Oh, there's probably one somewhere.
Yeah, he's drum and bass pioneer, Skibbity.
Right.
Don't know who he is. I'm just looking at headlines on Google, that's all. He's from Bristol.
From where?
He's from Bristol.
Bristol.
Oh, well. No.
Yeah, basically, he's died at the age of 54. Tributes are pouring in to somebody I've never heard of.
Never heard of him.
I've never been into drum and bass.
I was about to say, if that was, I thought you were still talking about the Australian floods. I thought you were still talking about the Australian floods. When you said pouring in, I was like, oh no, that's awful. But yeah,
trying to kill me, the boy.
Yeah, definitely.
They haven't confirmed that the man's called of death. Right, okay, let's have a look, see what else there is then. Right, hold on, let's go back to Google. Should we have a little news report, shall we? Hold on. Hey, what's going on here then? Go back, here we go. Russian-Ukraine peace talks. Let's have a look at that, shall we?
That'd be a start.
Ukraine holds peace talks with Russia amid scramble for their second largest city. Let's have a look, see what that says.
Well, we can get peace talks doing, because this is just fucking nuts.
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh gosh, cookies.
Good morning, Robert.
Morning, Rob. How are you, sir?
Just woke up for a pee. It's an age thing. Kieran, when does your boy hit?
I forgot to ask
today, isn't it? It's today. It's today.
Well, it's meant to be the 28th. Is that today?
Which is today? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 28 for us now. Yeah.
I presume it's happening, Robert. But he's stranded at the moment because of the floods. So I don't know if that affects anything or not. But
it probably will, Kieran, to be fair.
Yeah, it might do.
I mean, the thing is, no matter what happens anywhere in the world, it affects everybody. It affects everybody. I mean, like this Russian-Ukrainian crisis that's going on at the moment. Like one of my friends, his son is in the RAF, and he's I think he's a flight engineer or something on on one of these converted airliners that they use for tankers or AWACS or something. He's a flight engineer anyway on a military in the Royal Air Force, and he has now been deployed to East Germany.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They were all up at Bryce-Norton or wherever it is, and now there's like 15 of our aircraft gone out there for constant, surveillance and stuff.
Yeah,
So
right, yeah.
it's affecting everybody. All of this is affecting lots of people. So let's not forget, there are people out there whose families are out there trying to do the peacekeeping thing as well.
Well, let's hope they can get peace, because it's just fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Right. I'm going to read this news report quickly, and then I'll summarise it quickly for you as well. You can talk. You ain't got to,
I'm sorry, you read. I thought
you were reading out.
No. So I'm going to read. I'm going to read it, and then I'll summarise it for you.
Sorry. Read.
How are we?
What, do you think Budgie's a fucking bit of a muppet or not?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
I think I'm a bit more than a bit of a
don't
muppet.
be listening. Don't be listening to what we're saying. Just carry on.
You're both muppets, are you? Both muppets. You were Waldorf and Sandler, didn't you? That's you, fair, isn't it?
We've got fucking hell, man. Got more names than with a lot of names.
Yeah.
It's Kieran and Clive, Waldorf and Statler.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, the Chuckle Brothers. Yeah. I don't know if you've been called out before, but...
Oh, yeah, loads of times. Right, okay. According to ITV news correspondent Dan Rivers, he's in Kharkiv, which is Ukraine's second largest city, and apparently it's a key target for Putin's troops. Ukraine's peace talks with Russia began 3:30 on Sunday afternoon, yesterday for us. They're going to meet with Russian diplomats to discuss the crisis. 27 right, okay. Okay, so there's talks with the top EU official who pronounced a package of sanctions to step up support for the Ukraine. The 27-nation bloc, so there's 27 nations that have agreed to this, will close its airspace to Russian airlines. There's only two. They will fund arms and supplies to Ukraine and ban any pro-Kremlin media. Additionally, they will buy weapons for Ukraine.
Yeah, that's right.
So the nations that can't supply the weapons will supply the money to pay for them, basically.
Yeah.
So, like the United States, Britain, Germany, Italy, France, all of these places that manufacture weapons will supply the weapons, and the countries that don't manufacture them will supply the money to pay for them.
Yeah.
So that's quite a lot of help going to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine claimed.
Yeah, young Lee, then.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still in there.
Yeah, the Ukraine claims that it has complete control over Kharkiv after Russian troops marched on the country's second largest city earlier yesterday. However, the wider picture remains unclear. A video released yesterday showed fighting in the streets as Russian troops approached the city, which is located about 20 kilometers south of the border with Russia. So they're properly doing it. They're actually, the Ukrainians, fair play to them, are defending their country with arms. So,
and they're totally entitled to do so.
Exactly that. And I've got to be honest with you, even if I was over there on holiday when this happened, I'd have picked up a gun against the Russians and all. You know, purely because I don't believe that anybody has the right to invade another country anymore.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Somebody mentioned earlier on about the, and I don't know where I heard it or saw it, but somebody mentioned about the, you know, us going into Iraq on the claim of,
that was me.
you know, weapons. Yeah, it was you, Kieran. Weapons of mass destruction. They didn't find anything. They never found any of them.
Absolute nonsense. Just wanted to
do it.
It
Was because they wanted to control the oil. That's what it is. They want to control the oil. Because we're running out of oil now, and those countries seem to have a bit of a glut of it. I'm telling you, 99% of this is down to oil. And the Russian thing. Russian, Ukrainian.
It will be.
It's either down to oil or other resources.
Is that the big business controlling fucking politicians? That's what I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to make money, and they'll never stop wanting to make money, and that's the problem. And the politicians that will go to war will help them make money because they're their mates.
Yeah.
And they'll be funded to keep being politicians. And if you see, I mean, even you go back to this COVID thing with the what's the fucking drug that everyone's taking, the jab. You know, there were 64 senators and 50 odd people in the representatives house in America that had shares in that company, yet they're voting for it to, you know, to go with it, with Pfizer. You know, it's fucking wrong, man. Fucking hell, man. How can you have, there's a conflict of interest. And when you see the Iraq war, the amount of companies in America that made billions out of that war, from supplying catering, supplying arms, supplying this and that, it's all about turning over money, right?
Yeah, definitely, always is. It's what the world revolves around, unfortunately.
It's so complicated, it's ridiculous, right? And then they control the main media that supports them. And you go, fuck's sake, man. It's all bollocks.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I know, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So there we have it then, chaps. There's peace talks going on between Ukraine and Russia.
Let's hope something comes of that, because if it don't,
I really hope so.
Yeah, innocent people will die if it doesn't. A lot.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Vladimir Putin
is a cunt.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on. Vladimir Putin puts nuclear deterrent on alert.
Yeah.
As the West squeezes Russian economy. So he's put his nuclear deterrent on alert.
Yeah, that's just bravado, right? What he's saying to his troops is, you know, I mean, they've got a nuclear deterrent policy, right? So they're right, it's coming into effect. So he's basically saying we're going to defend the case you nuke us. It's just inflaming the situation.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? He's a fucking dick. He's a fucking nightmare.
Twitter is on fire at the moment.
Well, this is what you're saying with your mate, Geezer. We're gonna in the east, right? In the east, or in the west side of Europe, we will deploy troops now, out of precaution, right? And he'll know that, and he'll go right. And we're going into a this nuclear strategy of defence.
Yeah,
it's just saber fucking waggling, mate. It's just bollocks.
Scaremongering, isn't it?
Vladimir Putin is a cunt.
Yeah. was that an ABC news report on there? Was that an ABC news report?
Oh, just pitch good.
And welcome to WeStHaMRaNdoM.
This is why we love it.
My God, Peach, you freak. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Come on, come back in.
Yes, Lee, we're really happy with 3 points.
Yeah, very happy with 3 points.
Yes, Lee, we are, mate.
We're happy with the fact that the team stepped up the performance a little more yesterday. and we're happy that Kurt Zuma is massive.
He's massive. He's absolute beast.
Yeah, we love him. We love him, and it'll be a catastrophe if we lose him.
I hope he's feline fine.
Yeah. Yep.
I want Peach to come back now. I want him to finish what he was saying.
Well, what? Putin is a cunt.
Catastrophe.
He keeps coming back and leaving.
I know, he's just dope, isn't he? Kieran's gone buggering off. He's probably going to go and get himself more coffee. Actually, that ain't a bad idea. It's not a bad show.
Or a beer.
Bad show. Oh, yeah, it's 1 in the afternoon. Well, nearly 2 in the afternoon.
I've got to plug my phone in, boys. Just a sec.
Oh,
yeah, he's plugging his phone in.
Yeah. So, how do you think you got on with your interview and your training and that?
Well,
Did it go well?
I got to go back down.
Assessment?
Yeah, I got to go. Well, past the assessment, I got to go back down for a final interview in like 2 days. Well, not 2 days. Next week.
All right.
So if I do well there, I've got the job medical pending.
Sweet.
So that could be quite good. So then I'll be moving back down south. Thank God.
Yeah.
I know it's not the side of London I want to be on, but it's London, so I'll be happy.
Whereabouts have you got to go?
North London, Hornsey.
All right,
Fins, up near where Charlie lives. So
yeah. Oh, that's all right. You know,
so,
right.
Fingers crossed.
You won't be a million miles away from the stadium.
No, just literally, it'll take me about an hour to get there probably, and I'll be on the lot
from Hornsey.
Yeah,
no. Mate, I can get from London Stadium to the Emirates in about 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, there's got the over, isn't it?
Yeah.
The stuff. Yeah. It's probably about half hour or something then.
Yeah.
And it won't be too bad getting back up for my daughter and stuff as well. So
no.
It's quite ideal. It's about an hour and a half back up here.
Oh yeah, because your daughter's up there, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an hour and a half back up here. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be too bad, is it, mate? Where are you, Peterborough, aren't you?
Yeah.
Up that way.
Yeah, just outside Peterborough. So
I got some family in Peterborough.
Oh yeah, I bet they hate it as well here.
I haven't spoken to them in about 400 years. I've got to be honest.
Fair enough.
No, it's it's my dad's sister.
It's not as shit as Crawley.
Yeah. It's my dad's sister. It's my dad's sister and her family. Like for about the last sort of 30 years, we haven't actually had much contact with them for some reason. I don't know why.
It's just a way of life, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Weird, but there you go.
Well, I guess
my cousin was fit and all.
What's going on, boys?
It's the mug.
Hey, Mr. Frankel. How you doing? Hey, watch the mad one turn up again, look.
He messaged me a little. I don't even know when. I've just seen the message. I don't tend to see him straight away from him, but he's like, "Oh, you should go on."
2 hours ago. How'd you go in the pub watching the game, mate?
It was honestly, it was tense for the first 60 minutes. But I tell you what's funny, Kieran. I nearly text you. I got your number off of the WhatsApp group thing because you'd said on the pre-match thing, you were like a really exciting 0-0. So I swear, I find your name, I click on it while I'm eating my breakfast sandwich, and I start typing, "Well, Kieran, it looks like," and then Suchek fucking scored right there and then as I'm writing the message.
You should have messaged me then. You should have messaged me, Adam, because I was the one that said it would be a tight 1-0.
I was enjoying the game, and I thought this could end up 0-0. It ain't a bad game.
Honestly, I don't know what happened. I literally was writing the message. The ball went in the back of the net, and then I'm like, "Oh, that was a sign." Like I'm, and then I didn't send anything because I dropped my phone and I run and jumped on everybody at the bar and jumped around and screamed and shouted. But
look like you had a good time.
Yeah, it's fun. It's always good. I mean, honestly, there wasn't a massive turn. My voice is done. We were singing. Yeah, we were singing a lot. Yeah, I know. This is the most my voice has been knackered for a long time. But yeah, it was a fun time. I mean, we get a really good turnout. I mean, actually today was probably a smaller turnout than normal. We against Liverpool will probably have a bar full of people. You just never know though, boys. But it's good. It's fun that in Dallas we get such a following.
Yeah, exactly. And it's great that you can all meet up and stuff as well.
Yeah. I mean, what's good about it is that they show every single Premier League game live. So, unlike in the UK, so on those rare games that aren't televised for you guys, we get it. And in fact, so the pub, I can say this. It's not like it's going to go anywhere, but like they literally break the law for us. I mean, in the state of Texas, it's proper strict. And so legally, there's a time that, especially on a Sunday, you're not allowed to serve alcohol that early in the morning. Yeah. But they open at 6 o'clock. They don't give a shit. They're like, it's like a lock-in, but before the pub opens.
I popped on with Jakey afterwards, Adam, for 20 minutes, which was nice to do a game of him where we won instead of it was good. It was good 20 minutes.
How did it go? Did he give me any shit? Because he likes to talk crap about me.
No. I left you out of it this time, mate. I normally would, but I thought, no. First time really talking to Jakey, like face to face, so I thought I better leave that one. I had to mind my language. I got away with that one too.
Yeah, he's a good kid. I got a lot of time with Jake. I like giving him crap though. I mean, because I used to be a teacher, so like I've perfected the art of giving abuse to kids in a way that's acceptable.
Yeah,
but it took.
He's illegal now, though, Adam. You know that.
Not the when I was a teacher, tell you the worst. I don't know why. The worst thing I ever did. A kid, I was filling in for a teacher, and I was having an argument about what was better out of PlayStation and Xbox. And this kid was like, this kid turns around, he's like, what? And I was like, what? And I took the piss out of him. Didn't realize he actually had a stutter, like an absolute stutter.
Oh no!
The kid next to him turned like his face goes like that, and the kid next to him's like, "Sir, that's bang out of order. That you can't do that." And I'm thinking like, "Oh fuck, I'm about to get fired. This is my job gone." Like,
yeah. Got to be careful now.
So you've told us that story, and you've told us that was when you used to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Do we have to put two and two together here?
No, I was good at my job. I mean, I left to follow the American dream, And I'm glad
I used to get my teacher, especially my maths teacher, used to smack me around the head with his knuckles, right? You know what I mean? And that was acceptable. That was allowed.
Yeah, but that was during the war.
Well, maybe the Vietnam War, yeah.
It's funny because I was a maths teacher as well, and there were a couple of kids whose parents said to me, they're like, "Look, you make sure he's in line, whatever it takes. You have our full blessing." Obviously, I never would, but that's all it took, like. The fact that kid knew that I had full parental permission to, it kept him in line.
Yeah. I knew it.
It was fun. It was a fun time. Stressful. I much prefer my life now.
Yeah, teaching I'd find very
Look at
hard.
him. He's in the fucking chat, but he's not on here.
No, he's in the chat now, is he? You might see the chat.
He's probably abusing people in the streets, doing his normal thing.
Yeah.
You're beer up.
Whack.
Crazy.
Yeah. He's one crazy dude.
I know, he really.
So anyway, listen, guys, it's 4:00 in the morning, and I need to go and make a pot of coffee. So, I'll take you with me.
Hang on, it's
why
4:00
not?
in the morning. I was expecting to say it's 4:00 in the morning. I expect you to say, so I need to go to bed. But hang on.
No,
come on. Look, Frankel's turned up. How can I go to bed?
Good point.
It's not possible. Hang on, I'm going to go dark for a second. Go on.
I feel like a pot of coffee is not the right thing to do at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I've been asleep since about 7:30 yesterday evening. So,
No, he went on the bend. He went on the bender, Adam, then fell asleep.
And I just fell asleep.
This is the only reason I'm up at this time in the morning.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a little more acceptable then, Budgie.
And then my excuse is I don't sleep.
So what you, Adam?
Yeah,
you must be 11 o'clock at night here.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So okay. I'm knackered, but so I play in an over 30s league on a Monday night, and tomorrow night the game don't kick off until 10:30 at night.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm forcing myself to have a later night tonight, so that tomorrow
I want these girls don't even know what I'm talking about. Yo, Rice or Henderson? Rice or Henderson? Name me one name. Yo, you guys are whack. There you go. Don't tell me Rice or Henderson. Yo, they could do some bird track now. Straight up. I
this and it go on Twitter.
Like 5 of them. All they have to say was Rice or Henderson.
Is it 3-3-3-30?
Now find out why Peach.
What? See, this is why it's better he don't come on. I'm looking to see what else is in the chat.
What up, Franco? What are you saying, rude boy?
Where's your picture, Peach?
I don't got one.
I don't got one because I'm busy.
That was me that
time. Yeah, trust me.
I could go on the computer and do it, but I can't be asked.
Yeah, what up, man?
Oh, are you abusing people in the street again, Paige?
Yeah, I had to go run 2 things, dog. You know how it is in Oakville.
Oh, hey, Peach, I saw some of your boys the other night.
Oh, what up?
Some of your brethren, your local blood. Toronto.
Oh, like
FC
Goofy and like Mickey Mouse and like Daffy Duck and them things.
Toronto FC, your local team you probably support. Do you ever go down there?
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, no, not at all. Stadium. That's like you in Dallas. You in Dallas is so tight, ain't you? Like you don't support West Ham, dog. You support Dallas. How do you mean?
Nah, look.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Like the
Dallas
supporters club wrote to me and said like you run the whole show, dog. Like so.
I don't support FC Dallas, but I have a bunch of friends who play for FC Dallas, and so I support them.
And they got a hold of me and said that like you run the fan club of like FC Dallas, dog. So I'm just showing you. Those are the words on the street, dog. I'm just showing you.
I sit in the friends and family section. I don't go near the fans. I'm in my own.
But you run the fan club. You don't go near the fans, but you run the fan club. You don't disrespect. Like kids who have like a stutter rap.
Holy shit. Hey, Josh, if you ever watch this, I apologise for telling that story. I hope you're doing well. Probably 30 years old now with a kid yourself, but I apologise.
Apologize.
Get over it. Like,
yo, right. This guy's like Jack Whitehall out of like Bad Education, dog.
I could tell. Honestly, I've got stories. I mean,
I can imagine.
Shit. Yeah, we have got some stories. I mean, I remember times when we'd go on every now and then. We'd go on a cheeky little like midweek night out. and we'd have to. I remember once having to take one of my friend's classes because she was laid out in her cupboard, literally laid out with a bin, throwing up.
That is typical. That is typical, like bad education, like Jack Whitehall, like movie things, TV series things, like
Honestly, I think have you been to write a comedy show? I think I'll probably write a stand-up, like a whole 30-minute stand-up on it.
Do it. You just
want to be Jack Whitehall, man. You just want to be Jack Whitehall. That's like your whole aim in life is to be like Jack Whitehall. That's
I want to hear what Kieran was about to say.
When we were 14, we got a chance to go to Mallorca, with the school. So we had about 5 teachers take us, and we flew to Mallorca. Never, apart from me going to Ireland and that, I've never been abroad into Europe. And when I was 14, and it was fucking exciting. We all went. Of course, we're all 14-year-olds from an East London school. We were on it, right? Yeah. But we were curfewed by the teachers, right?
Yeah.
And then they caught us about 3. We were there for about 10 days. The first 2 nights they caught us, and in the end, they came to a truce and said, "Right, boys, we don't mind you going out, but don't go to the bars we're going." Fair enough.
That's the way it's
compromise.
Franco, have you been to any more fairgrounds recently?
I don't go to fairgrounds. Oh my God. I mean, to be honest, Reese, you could have done a better fucking Photoshop job than that. That's pretty shit.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it don't match up with the neck. I mean, I think you could have worked a bit harder, if I'm honest.
It was a quick 2-minute jobby.
Yeah, I know, but you've had plenty of time to perfect it since then.
Okay, I'll perfect it for next time.
Should you put me in an Arsene Wenger coat with a packet of sweets in my pocket?
I'll make sure I do next time.
No, the thing is, you do this shit, but I go on with Jake, and then I can't help thinking to myself, oh my God, with all of this abuse, like I can't be here with an actual 14-year-old kid on his YouTube channel, and then you're putting these pictures up of that.
No, but don't you mean you couldn't be on with a 14-year-old kid?
Oh dear.
It's all jokes, though. You know, it's all jokes.
Oh, he was there. He was there as a chaperone while he was a teacher. That's what it's all about.
I can always say I can take a joke, but I really can, and then I give them out. I give it as well. I take it better than I give it, but I mean I do.
That's what she said.
A huge quantity. Hey. But how old was she?
Must be a strap-on thing.
Oh my God. Oh yes. Oh.
Go on, PG. That one was sent by Mr. Clips last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like me trying to get on with some work. West Ham Random being live at stupid o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. What a legend.
Oh, I know.
What a legend Charlie Walsh is.
Oh, what a legend Becca is on. It's all Becca. I figured it out.
She's far too dumb to do that.
No, she is not, and you know
it's
rude.
It's clearly
that's another tick. That's another tick.
I love it. I love it. Kieran's like, oh yeah, that's great banter. You lot are like, oh, you can't say that. Yes, I can.
Yeah. Mate, I'll tell you what.
Well,
Adam,
you should have seen what she was calling Adam earlier.
I think we've known Tom and fucking Becca longer than most, and she's a fucking nightmare. She loves fucking getting into you, doesn't she? She's
she gives it even more.
Yeah,
you're right,
she's
Robert.
good at it. And she's smart as well. Really good.
She
said you looked like a blow-up doll earlier, didn't she?
Yeah, that was on my Facebook. Although, to be honest, I still have nightmares about like Becca's good at banter. Tom, horrible at banter. Horrible.
Charlie can hold it down. Charlie can hold banter down.
Oh, Charlie's the king of it. He's also a bitch of it, but a bit of both, you know. We call him the king bitch of it. But Tom takes it to a level that's just like, I was giving him some banter, and then he comes with a picture of the dead kid. I'm like, what the?
No, that was outrageous.
I'm like, you can't. What? I'm still speechless thinking about it. It gives me
no answer, was it? There was no answer out of it. You go, fucking hell, what?
Yeah, oh no, I remember that. I was like, what?
I'm like, I can't. Yeah. I literally have nightmares about that moment.
Yeah, I still have nightmares about that moment.
Oh, fucking hell, Tom. All right, son. Reel it in. I mean, like, because the problem is, when that happens, it opens the door. And so now I want to make those jokes, but even I think, no, step too far.
There's a filter.
Especially when it happens. I mean, Jesus. It was fresh in the memory.
Oh, God.
I was shocked, Adam, when it came up. I went, fucking hell.
I know. Yeah. It's about 3 or 4 days afterwards, wasn't it?
Yet to, you know.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah, that
was fair game now. Zuma's okay. We can talk about it.
Oh, I've done that since day one. I'm honestly massive overreaction by the entire world.
Absolutely.
Massive overreaction. First of all, who gives a fuck about cats? I mean, that's the first. All right? I'm just saying. First of all, when COVID started, what was the #1 watched thing? Tiger King. It was a documentary about psychos who abused cats. Everyone watched it and loved it.
I'm still in love with Joe Exotic, though. Just saying, I'm still in love with Joe Exotic.
I have a feeling Reese would be in love with you if you write him a couple of letters.
Yeah.
I do remember, Adam, right? Fucking John Hartson kicked fucking old Berkovich in the head in training and never tried to ruin his career.
All I can say is it's good job it weren't a dog.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'd have been furious.
If that happened today, the Berkovich thing, it would be a hate crime against Jews.
Yeah, it would be. That's how they portray it, yeah. Oh my God, you're a racist. What you done? You kicked the boy. You can't do that.
Hartson's name would be everyone would be chanting like Adolf Hartson at him, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So Budge, if Zuma had kicked a dog, you'd have been mad.
I'd have been furious. No. Why? Why would I be mad? No. No, I wouldn't. Look, I don't agree with any abuse to animals, but he didn't kick a cat. He lobbed it. He put his foot under it and he lobbed it. He didn't kick it.
That is not a problem. The smack, that was the bit that was a bit like
yeah.
I mean, the cat probably deserved it. Probably deserved it.
Hang on. Can we test it? I've still got this dog here, Budgie. You want me to give it a boot and see if anyone's offended?
Yeah, do it. Do it live.
Over it.
Here, Fido. Come here, you little bitch. Hey, shoot, mate. I'm going to put you on the Barbie.
He's got a cock. He's not a cock. He's not a bitch.
Sorry. You're sorry. Please apologise for the dog before you kick it from me.
Oh, are we talking about the one that's got the similar beard to you, Kieran?
Oh, yeah, Brucey.
Bruce, yeah, that's him. That's a really unusual name to call a dog in Australia, isn't it?
Not my fucking name, is
it? Probably got another one called Sheila.
Yeah, that's
yeah, more than likely.
Yeah. Oh, that does make me giggle.
Oh dear.
Who cares about cats? He says, "Fucking hell."
I only said no one's going to watch this hopefully, because otherwise, the reality is, I'm going to get cancelled at some point. It's only a matter of time. Oh gosh.
I'll tell you what. You wait till they show videos of the Russians fucking kicking Ukrainian cats. There'll be a fucking outburst.
I mean,
yeah.
that whole thing though, man, it's so fucked up.
It is. It is. What's the American media reaction to it all, Adam?
Well, you know, obviously you've got two sides. The overall media is very much like, you know, fuck Russia, this is ridiculous. Do you see Elon Musk came out and gave him internet? Like literally they tweeted him. 10 hours later, he'd moved a space station over the top of the Ukraine and given them all internet. But
brilliant.
But yeah, there's a lot of campaign. Look, America. I've met a couple of different people who have got like links to charities in Romania. There's a lot of like people giving opportunities for us to, you know, I just gave some money to a church out there that's meeting people at the border and bringing them in. But it's, yeah, I mean, the US. I think the only media that's saying anything different is probably the Russian media and Fox News. There is a guy, a big Trump supporting guy who's on the news a lot, and he has tried to defend Putin.
Okay.
Defend him
more. Yeah.
He's a wank. I know what you're talking about. He's a wank.
Yeah, what's his name?
There is no defense for invasion, though.
No,
is there really?
No. Yeah, but you know, all I can say is
right.
thank God Trump isn't president because.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
yeah.
Because Trump talked highly about Putin. He was very proud of it.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, smack
hello,
it.
Brucey.
Smack it.
Hello, bros.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean about the beard? It's very similar.
Very similar beard, yeah, mate.
Yeah, it's bloody horrible. And you know, fair play to, you know, what's his name, Elon Musk.
Yeah,
fair play to him for doing that. He's probably going to make money out of it, but hey, you know, fair play to him for doing that because he's given them an opportunity to call for help and whatnot and stuff like that. So, and to show what's really going on inside the country. It's, you know, I mean, there is no
Budgie. You know what's petty though, right? You know, and I just found this out because I was talking to my father, and I just found this out. Apparently, like Putin blew up some like brand new like Ukraine aircraft. It was like one of the big. It's like an Airbus.
Antonov AN-24.
And they blew it up in the hangar, like for nothing, just petty, like.
Yeah, so they can't be used against them.
Like, that's bullshit, dog.
No, but it's so they can't use it against the Russians.
That's what I'm saying.
But
petty,
unfortunately, Peach, that's one of the first rules of war. One of the first rules of war is to reduce the risk against yourself.
Yeah, cripple the opposition.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, going back to the Gulf War. You know, and the reason I go back to that is because the first bombs were dropped on my birthday.
It could be, Robert.
But you know, they went in and they attacked all the like military installations, like precision bombing and that on all the airports and stuff like that, or the airfields. You know, and you know, military HQs and stuff like that. That's unfortunately, that's the way war is. You know, you go in and you eliminate risk to yourself. You know, you try and make it an easier job for yourself. So, you know, unfortunately, that couldn't happen when we went over to the Falklands because of the, you know, the distance.
And they were just young,
you know, and rightfully so. And rightfully so, America refused to send anything from America because it would have been a lot easier for them to do that. But they quite rightly refused to do so because, you know, it wasn't their war. Do you know what I mean? They kept out of it.
That war was sold up before it even started because it was youngins that were dealing in the case, and then England had like them fucking excuse my language, but they had them missiles or whatever that could be back here, shot them off at the same time. It was mad. But then you got this whole FIFA thing, the whole FIFA thing. That's the new thing, Russia. The whole Russian FIFA thing. Are they going to be included in the World Cup? Do they get to play next month? That's some next shit too. I canceled them from the freaking tournament, man. Piss off, go home, jog on.
Well, they've already said, UEFA have already said to the FAs all around Europe, don't play any games against any Russian clubs or national teams of any, and they've done that with athletics and stuff as well. They've advised not to go.
But part of this, you don't want to actually kick them out yet, because the whole point is public perception in Russia. The Russians don't want to be kicked out on all of this stuff, and so it's a matter of saying we are going to do this to try and pile pressure on Putin to go into talks and withdraw forces. And already Russians are protesting. If the majority of Russians are like, hang on a minute, look at what's going on, this is too far. That's why they go after the powerful, the rich Russians, because the rich ones have got more influence. Now their assets are being frozen. They're calling Putin. They're like, look, all right, we support you, but we're losing all of our money. I mean, I don't know. I just hope it works and that they can sort it out before Putin just presses the nuke button, because then we're all screwed.
We're all fucked. Yeah.
And usually you'll find in history, right, especially with sanctions, the people that get punished is the people, not the regime.
Yeah, and that's right. And you can see that with
they'll have no food, they'll have no water,
Russian people.
It'll be the people.
Yeah, and with the normal living Russians, you see them, even the footballers, they're walking on.
You're right.
I know, but Kieran, you got normal Russians to play football. They're walking on the pitch they are bigging up the people with the Ukraine flags and all that. You got Russians holding up the Ukraine flags. It's not the people, it's the regime, man.
Yeah, it's the regime. And
I agree with you.
I agree with that for 50 years with sanctions. Yeah. And the Cuban people are still poor because of that, because of the regime of Castro. Whether you agree with him or not.
40 years in
Changing the subject ever so slightly, did any of you guys watch the Sky Sports interview after the game with Rice and Tuchel?
Wasn't that beautiful, Budgie? Budgie?
What happened? They didn't show us that.
Oh, Adam, right. Basically, they were talking about the game first of all, and there was a proper bromance going on between them.
Yeah.
And it was really nice to see, proper bromance.
It was beautiful.
And then the guy asking the questions also then said to him, that was a beautiful gesture of you holding Yarmolenko's shirt at the beginning of the game, etc., which I thought was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then they sort of showed the clip of him taking the shirt off and chucking it back to Kevin Nolan. And then they spoke about it, and he was talking about the support and the fact that Yarmolenko's struggling at the moment with what's going on and stuff. And it was just, it moved. Listen, Adam, it moved me. I'm a pretty reasonable sort of fella. It kind of moved me from one moment I was laughing my head off at the pair of them to the next minute I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
From the way they were talking about, what Yarmolenko's going through. Now, we're all coating the man off for what he does on the pitch, but we got to spare a thought for what's going on with his family and friends back home.
That's fucking encouraged by that as well.
The human side of it's more important than the playing side of it.
Of course it is. And we all support him for that, because he, at the end of the day, it's not his fault that this is going on, and we all know that this isn't the reason why his performances have been below par. But
we're not sure though, because it's been brewing for a while.
Yeah.
So
true. True.
We're not sure. So,
Raji, with Yarmolenko, we've been asking him to invade the opposition penalty box for months, and he won't do it.
Very true. That's
Right,
brilliant.
that is why he is a prick and a top class prick, dog. I love it.
But I mean, and who knows? After all of this, the togetherness and everything, maybe he comes back. Maybe he comes back like the Ukraine version of Yarmolenko.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe he comes back like the Yarmolenko we signed.
Yep, I would not doubt it.
That first season, right?
Before
he
he
was
got
close
injured.
to being my hammer of the year. Very, very close to being my hammer of the year.
What song is that, Budgie? What song is that from Robert? I've got it in my head.
After all, that's what's his name? Rag and Bone Man.
That's it. Thank you, Robert. I was on to it, Robert. I just couldn't fucking get the name out. Rag and Bone. Well done, Budge.
No idea that.
What?
No idea who that is.
Adam, you've got to look him up on YouTube. Rag and Bone Man.
I got no idea who that is.
He's really, really good. He's actually from
good.
Uckfield, which isn't too far away from me. It's only about 30 miles from me. Uckfield in East Sussex. It's a nice place, actually. Yeah, he's from Uckfield. It's good. He's really good. Really, really good.
I don't know. I feel
you might like that track. You'd like that track. It's a very good track.
Definitely.
Maybe I'll have Alexa play it. To be honest, the only song I'm listening to right now is "We Don't Talk About Bruno." It's so in my head I can't listen to anything else.
We don't talk about Bruno.
And if you hadn't heard it, look it up. It's been #1 for a month here in America.
That's it.
Yeah.
Which Bruno are they talking about? Later?
Not a real Bruno.
It's a character in a movie.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
Hold on. Let's see if we can play you a little short clip of this.
I wouldn't. This would be copyrighted like that.
Yeah. It's not Frank Bruno then.
So no,
not that Bruno.
Copyright and ruin all this like
Hey, check this out. See if you can hear it.
Piss off, Budgie. Budgie, piss off. Bollocks. No, I don't want to get copyright. No.
Don't know.
Yeah. Matt wants to play like two things like Dirty Dancing and then Bruno things like no thank you. No,
yeah, to be fair,
but Rise, what do we sing, Doc? Que sera, whatever will be. We're going to Wembley to win the FACP. Que sera, whatever will be. We're going to Wembley to win the FACP. Dog, that's the tune, Doc. Straight up,
we
no
were singing
written there.
We were singing it to each other while I was cooking earlier, weren't we?
I can't put it back in. I can't put Budgie back in. Can someone else put him in?
No, I got him in. I just don't want him getting our things copywritten still.
That's all right.
There you are, Mr. Copyright. How are you, Mr. Copyright?
I'm all right. Don't you worry about me.
He's gonna play like twisting.
I'm playing nothing. I'm playing nothing. Not playing nothing, me.
Sing it.
I'm not doing nothing wrong, me.
Budge.
No, not you. No, not you. Budgie never does nothing wrong now. You're playing a flipping tune like, hey, that was like the other day. Right. Remember when we were on the other day? Homeboy had his television up like on 90. 90, dog. It's like all YouTube had to do was like go in there and be like, cut off. He's like, I can't hear it. I
couldn't hear it. I had these on.
And then you were like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's it, mate. I couldn't hear it, could I? I had my earphones on.
Me and Raz heard it loud and clear, dog. Loud and clear.
I don't even know how that copyright stuff works, to be honest with you.
Nah, I mean, neither.
I don't.
I'll tell you one thing,
you know. It works. It's like if you play two things and the audience can hear it, you get done. That's what I'm thinking.
How do they find out?
Because they can hear it, you dingbat. That's how, because they can hear it. Like, I'm walking by a
do you think they have people watching every stream?
I was about to say that, but...
Yeah.
No, they've got some sort of fucking...
algorithm, innit?
Yeah,
I don't even know
algorithm.
what that
Like,
means, but yeah.
So the algorithm sort of.
Well, none of my
recognition
videos
like,
are getting
it's probably like Shazam
rejected.
always running.
Yeah. Well, none of my videos are getting rejected. None of them.
To be honest, Peachy, I think
have you not
it's more
heard
of
the app,
it's more of an issue if your channel is monetized, which yours isn't. So
No, I don't got to worry about fuck all then. You know?
yeah. I'd play. Oh, you like mine? Strip off naked and pull your fucking todger out. No one will know.
I have not heard that word in time.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
Kieran, you've got to turn that camera off at my house.
We love Kieran.
So you're telling me that what's happening is we're playing some sort of game and the loser has to do that live on YouTube?
No.
That's an
No.
So, dog, how do you mean? That's
I'm not getting my way out.
Take it like we got to take it to a next level, dog.
But
Straight
I'm very
up, like,
surprised.
yo, that's it.
Of all the people,
so, dog.
I'm surprised you're saying no, Budgie, because you seem to meet everyone in the toilet.
Yeah.
No. Hello, Cam. How you doing, Cam?
Hold on.
What's up, Cam?
Hold on.
I thought you'd be the most comfortable with your todger out in front of everyone.
Yeah, most of me are holding it.
There are limits to that, you know. Men's toilets is acceptable.
I mean,
but
honestly,
live on YouTube, not acceptable.
Oh, do I know you? Do you know me? Oh, let's get together and order Domino's pizza with Happy and party. Let's go.
Pretty much.
What just happened?
All right, stop it.
That was a beautiful day, though. That honestly,
That
like
was.
joking aside, that was a beautiful day. Like, him and Happy with the match, and then they meet up with Cam. I'll go back to his gates, get some Domino's. Like that was magic. That was magic.
Yeah, man.
And the best thing, it was the best thing. It was like what, a meat pizza.
And then you all went Jukes next day, didn't you?
Yeah, no, that weren't then. No, that was a week later. That was a week later.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and we all went up to Happy's that weekend. We all went back to Happy's that weekend. Yeah.
Yo, how's Happy doing?
We came back here. Huh?
How's Happy doing? She's all right?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her in a couple of days. But she's been in the chat and that. She's been in the chat and that. She was at the game yesterday. So, she was at the game yesterday. So, you know, she put a picture up. She met up with Cam again, didn't she, at the Carpenters, I think?
Yesterday? It was still today for me.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, it was like last night. It was like last night when we were on. They were all like, "Oh, the game tomorrow," but I was like, "The game's today for me," because it's like 4:30 or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, hey, right. Didn't Franco look like he was having a good time today at the local,
definitely.
with all the boys there? Like, yo, that was wicked, man.
Even though Bex was right saying he looked like a blow-up doll.
You know what? The other pictures, there were like 5 pictures on the Dallas Hammers, and it's the one I picked. I mean, yeah. I don't do filters. I don't. It's just the first one I clicked on. I don't give a shit. I don't use it.
I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it.
If you're not friends with me on Facebook, just send me a friend request, and you'll see it.
Yeah, it's so.
I don't know if I am or not. I have no idea. I've got
honestly
so many.
I'll send it to you, dog. I'll send it to you.
I got to the point where another person today. I just got to a point where West Ham fan people just friend request, and I just press OK now. I didn't used to, but like I don't want to offend someone who I might have met and forgotten. So I just accept it. I don't post a ton on there.
Jeez, I know a couple of people I'd tell to fuck up.
Hold on. Rewind. What was that, Kieran?
I said, I know a couple of people I'd tell to fuck off.
Who?
That's not.
Oh, really? We're going to name and shame now, are we?
No, I'm not going now. I don't like them. Jakey don't like them.
Oh, I know. Wow. Hey, let's not bring young.
Oh yeah.
Let's not bring Jacob into this.
Has anybody mentioned the fact that it was Thomas Suchek's birthday?
Yeah.
By the way.
Titch did. Did you see that impression?
No, Titch told me he weren't even going live this week.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Oh, Thomas Suchek.
Happy birthday, Thomas Suchek. That was dope.
Yeah, I don't think Titch is going live this week, but he did do a video on.
Oh, okay.
He did do an impersonation video, like
it was dope.
Suchek. It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, like legit dope. It was legit dope.
Hold up. I'll have a little look.
I'll tell you what, when you see him, he looks a lot older than 27, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Who? Thomas Suchek.
Yeah. Suchek. Yeah. Like, I thought he was like 30 odd. Straight up.
Yeah.
But then again, I look about 15.
No, you don't.
No, not with the pubes.
Not with
that.
No, you don't.
That changed everything.
Yeah.
Maybe 16. Maybe 16.
I'm just gonna turn my microphone off.
Fucking cow with others.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Jonathan Sims is on again. That tosser.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't know if that's Charlie or Clips or
Lucas.
That is Charlie all day long, dog. All day long.
No,
I have one. I made one Johnny Sims account. But
that is Charlito.
Yeah.
Charlito.
No, maybe
the hardest
Lucas.
Man working on YouTube.
I've got a
dog.
feeling it's Lucas.
Charlito.
I think
don't
it's
think
Lucas as well because Charlie's gone back to normal sleeping habits.
Yeah, Charlie's on normal sleeping schedule because of work.
I love Charlito, dog. Straight up, man. My G.
Hey, Lucas, how's it going, buddy? You is this what does DMD
it
stand
could
for?
be Lucas too, though. You know. But I think it's Charlito.
But the way he goes, Adam Frankel, no thanks. It sounds like Charlie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
So, what does DMD stand for?
That stands for Dick Mouth Dick.
That's my dick.
Dick Mouth Dick, or like, what else can it stand for? Like, what else can it stand for, dog? Like, Dick Mouth Dick, or like.
Diploma of medical doctor.
Diploma medical dicks. Dire medical dicks, or like, I don't know.
I do remember, Robert, just to answer that comment. I do remember the old CB.
What is that? With pitch?
This is like back in the day, CB radio with pictures. Don't you remember? I remember that, dog. I remember that, dog.
Yeah.
Real time.
10-4 good buddy. That's all that was, mate. And just abuse everyone. Right.
Yeah, 100. Doctor of Medicine in Dongs. Thank you, sir. Doctor of Medicine in Dongs. I love it. DMD.
That's technical.
There we go.
I'm a doctor. A doctor of medicine. Doctor of medicine in Dongs. I'm a doctor. Doctor of medicine. I love that. Go on.
Okay. Definitely. I'm about to swap over to my wireless headphones. The phone is still on charge. So the sound quality might be a bit different.
That's it. Well, I've got 5 minutes left in the tank, I think.
I'll just watch that Tissy's thing on Tom Suchek. That's funny.
What do you give out of 10?
It's dope. Legit, man.
To me, brilliant.
What do you give it out of 10, Budgie?
It's got to have at least a 9, isn't it? At least.
I haven't seen it. I don't watch YouTube. I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm the worst.
It is funny.
I will try and watch it because I do love Titch, but I just can't. I don't know. I just don't watch it. I know I'm rubbish. Get this bloody stupid comment off the screen. Oh God, it's annoying not having any control. I miss it.
It's got to be Charlie, isn't it?
Coming in hard now, boy. Coming in hard now.
Kieran, I like what you did there. Coming in hard.
I know it went over most people's heads, goes up, but
I like it.
I don't know. Is the photo on it? No. Yeah. Hang on. Let me find it.
Right. In the link, there's a link in the chat for you there, look, Adam.
Could be fucking. Tom could have woke back up.
He probably will, dog. I
can't see it. Hang on, in what chat? Oh crap! I forgot if I change Windows, it kicks me out of this. Oh god.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry.
Hang on. Where's Reese gone then?
I'm still here. I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
gone
just
all
trying
black.
to sort out
It's gone black screen. That's all.
2 hours.
Add the photo to the thing.
I mean, do you know what? This shit just turns into a chat room, doesn't it?
It does really, yeah.
That's what I feel like this is. Back in the days of like AOL, and you got in your chat rooms.
Yeah.
MSN.
Yeah.
MSN.
Yes.
Oh,
It's like
MSN! What a throwback! What a throwback!
It's a modern version of those.
It is really, isn't it?
Sit in and talk shit.
It's just like it's like a public
all
Zoom call.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
what was
much.
the one, dog? What was the one? MySpace. It's like MySpace, dog. Remember MySpace? It's like MySpace, dog.
Yeah.
I did have a MySpace.
Me too, dog. I met a gal off of MySpace that drove like an hour and change these ways to come see me. It was madness. MySpace was the shit. Because I had a good experience with MySpace.
It's all about
dog.
Bebo. It's all about Bebo.
No, sorry, Reese.
No.
We're too old for that, mate.
No.
The children I used to teach at it.
No.
Actually, Reese, how old are you?
Racy and his fucking.
Oh, you are the age of the kids I used to teach. Well, there we go. Makes perfect sense.
Oh
yeah.
No, you're in your cow suit.
You don't look that old though. You don't look that old though, Frankel.
And I appreciate that. Thanks. I'm like you, but just not. I ain't got quite the youthful look. But I'm 37.
Yeah.
I'm still not spring chicken. I've fit a lot into my 37 years.
You hear that, Budgie?
Like 28, 29.
I'm not fucking spring chicken who owns you, fucker.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all about perspective.
Peach is like 72.
And Peach is the same age as you boys.
No, I'm not. No, Brethren. I'm about like 60. Like I'm about 62, dog. Straight up.
I know.
Real talk.
So are Kieran and Budge.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm 60.
Like, I'm about,
60,
I hold it
yeah.
down, dog. I hold it down, dog. How do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. You're in the same generation.
No, you're in your 40s, seriously.
No, I'm in my differently. I'm not. I'm in my 60s, dog. Straight up, like real
Don't
talk.
be like
Tranquil knows. Tranquil knows.
Not talking about your fucking IQ.
Oh no, that's like 20. That's like 20. That's when my age starts looking good, dog. That's when my age starts looking good. I got that Benjamin Button disease, dog. Real
When
talk.
people found Andy Carroll's Bebo pension when he was in the Newcastle youth team,
I did not
think so. I think I remember that. I think I
What
remember
was
something
it?
about that.
What happened?
I'm not sure. But I think I remember something being said about it.
Well,
Bebo page. I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is that?
it's like a Facebook or a MySpace, but a one.
What?
Right.
All right.
What is?
Bebo.
Reach, you had it. Give us a quick.
I didn't even know there was an internet until about 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, it's just it's like youthful. It was a youthful version of like Facebook and stuff. It's like where you can chill out with your friends on and stuff.
Word
It was
up.
just. It was great. It was great. Like I had it when I was about 12, 13 years old, and then I gave up with it.
That's what's wrong with it. Fucking
We're all good, thank you, Lee. How are you?
Hey, Lee.
Yes, big up, Mr. Lee.
Hey,
Big up, Lee.
Hey, Lee.
How do you feel about the news today? How do you feel about the Bielsa news? Because
that
what
must-
do you boys think about that?
I think he'd be happy. I think Lee would be happy. Honestly, I think Lee would be happy with that. It's time for a new challenge, a change. Honestly,
I think most Lee supporters would be pretty pissed off, because he's done so well for him.
A lot of them
But
were
he had to have him.
a lot of them were wearing black weren't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Kieran, was it you or Budgie who named the name of the old Wolves manager going into like their squad? Who was
Nuno.
it?
That was Kieran
Nuno.
that said
Was it
that.
you, Budgie, or was it
Yeah,
Kieran?
I think Nuno would be a
Kieran.
good replacement.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
he'd
Nuno
be
would be a good
top class for
replacement,
them.
but
Yeah.
who knows?
Hold up.
The big AC. I mean,
where
I
are we?
think, to be honest, I think every football, it's rare that someone gets sacked and the majority of football fans come together and like, yeah,
Very
But
rare.
I
Very
think
rare.
like there's a lot of respect for what is achieved, but quite
Yeah.
simply, is time's up. They need a change,
Yeah.
you know, and it's everyone respects Bielsa, everyone.
But they're going down if he stays, and they've realised that, you know. So,
Right. Apparently, all the pundits and that are saying that a guy called Jesse Marsh is set to go to Leeds.
I don't even know who he is, but Jesse Marsh's name being thrown up. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
But also, you know, when they announced that he was going, they also announced that they'll make an announcement about whose his replacement is the next day. So it's not as if it was unplanned. You know,
Jesse Marsh is American.
What?
Oh, look,
he's American.
Yeah, this got mentioned the other day on the stream. Because look what happened to the last American, Bob Bradley, for Everton. I think it was. All right, look what happened to him.
Let me read out this news article from Louise Taylor from The Guardian. She says, Jesse Marsh is set to be named as the new head coach of Leeds on Monday after Marcelo Bielsa's sacking on Sunday. The 48-year-old will become only the second American to manage a Premier League team and must somehow correct an appalling run of form. Bielsa's side collected just 1 point from their last 6 games and conceded 20 goals in the past 5 matches.
Jesse Marsh has been at the Red Bull team.
That's like 20 goals in 5 matches. That's 4 a game, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I was good at maths, Adam.
Well done. Impressive.
Quick maths.
Yeah. Like you look at like Wolves like statistics. Rise was pulling up last night. Like pick up Rise. He was pulling up statistics like they've only let in 20 goals and they've scored 24 goals. So they're a strong defensive unit. They might not score much, but they're strong defensively. And we got behind them today. We could have had 2 or 3, like you said, Bunch. And it's like, I'm very pleased with our performance today. Real talk, because you know what? That was a good team on form, and we stuck it to them, man.
Right. It was that Leipzig, Robert said.
Big Sam. Mate, he would really steady up their back 4.
I mean,
to be fair, Big Sam is a relegation specialist.
Yeah, he is. He's good at getting you down.
Survival for relegation.
Fucking idiot should never ever fucking coach a team ever again.
You know who should manage their team, dog? You know who should manage their team? Slaven Milic, dog. He would be perfect to lead, dog. Yo, Lee, Stewart, the table team, listen to me. Slaven Milic would be perfect for y'all, dog. Straight up, my words. 100.
I mean, this guy was managing a Champions League team last season, so I mean.
Exactly. So they've got something.
Who cares? It's the Premier League, dog. Premier League's more difficult than the Champions League any day of the week.
100%.
Do you know how many goals Leeds have conceded? Do you know how many goals Leeds have conceded this season?
Too many.
This season.
20 in like 4 games.
60 goals. 60 goals they've conceded.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
We've conceded 34.
They need the Billiterator, dog. Straight up, man. 100%. Alan Pardew, he didn't even do a job there, dog.
But there you go. But they knew the injuries they had, Leeds, in January, like us, and a thin squad, and no one fucking brought any players in at Leeds. Well, they needed them. And there we are.
That sounds familiar.
Another fuck up.
Yeah. So there you have it. We're going to have another American manager in our midst by the look of it.
Oh, that's good. Good for America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
I put Ted Lasso in there, dog. I put Ted Lasso in there straight up. That would be my manager for the job, dog. Ted Lasso, straight
Have
up.
you boys all seen Ted Lasso yet?
Isn't it so dope? Isn't it so dope? That is like
Kieran,
my
have
favorite.
you seen it?
My favorite.
Kieran, have you seen it?
What?
Ted Lasso.
No.
Oh,
I heard it.
It didn't. It is massive here in America. It won all
Yeah,
the awards.
it's massive here in North America, dog.
It's so good. It's the best football-based TV show I've ever seen.
And the assistant ends up going to West Ham United. The assistant ends up going to West Ham United.
No, honestly, mate, Dream Team is shit compared to this.
Yeah.
What's it on?
Dream Team though.
It's on Apple TV.
It's dope.
Well, at least that's what it is in America. I don't know.
No, same all around. Same all around.
I'll be able to find it online.
I've only got Netflix.
I'll just be able to Google it and find it.
Yeah, you'll find it. Or get someone else's Apple TV.
Don't come up on Netflix. I'm fucked. But I have heard that name for some reason. Ted Lasso.
It's such a good show.
And
where's it?
No, it's like a comedy.
Yeah.
Where is it based?
It's John Sudeikis from like Saturday Night Live, dog, and he's dope. And then you got like the assistant who has a show with like, you remember that show Friends from America? It's like Ross from Friends. He plays this
everyone remembers that page.
Like CIA type guy, which is like unlike any like character he's played, but it's like kind of comedy in it. And his assistant on that is the same assistant that Ted Lasso has in his show. And homeboy ends up like doing bits with West Ham United. So the next season it's gonna be like West Ham United and like
none of them have seen it.
I know, but I'm saying I love it. 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 I like it a lot.
I might have to look out for it.
Kevin Phillips, mate. I think you'll find Kevin Phillips has retired.
Yeah, he means Calvin.
I know.
He means Calvin.
Yo, Adam.
Us the spell checker doing that to him.
I know.
It's Lincoln, isn't it? That's what they call their team in the show, like in Ted Lasso. It's Lincoln, isn't it?
No, it's oh God, what is it? It's
come on with it.
No.
What is it? It's like Crystal Palace, but it's somebody else.
Yeah. It's Richmond.
Like
it's called Richmond AFC. Richmond.
Yeah, there you go. Bosh. Boom. There you go.
Right, okay.
Oh,
it's based on a proper team. So they reference the Premier League. They reference they play against the teams in the Premier League in a generic kit, and it like Dream Team in a way, but it's just a million times better.
Yo, Adam, let me ask you this, dog. Let me ask you this. This is a question, dog.
Is it going to contain a spoiler for these boys?
No. Listen, dog. Would you bang the owner, the blonde broad in it? Would you bang her? I would. I think she'd be dangerous. She's like on some Sharon Stone things, dog.
Oh, you're selling it.
I'd bang be fucking Goldberg at the moment.
No, this lady.
Have any of you not seen Dream Team?
She's on some Sharon Stone like Basic Instinct things, huh? So, Adam, would you have a night with her?
Dream Team.
Yeah.
100.
Is it better than Dream Team?
100.
100. It's not even close.
I might have to watch
I promise you. It's different because Dream Team was like the acting was awful and it was the storyline was awful, but it was about football, so it was fun. This is so much better. It's another it won a shit ton of awards.
Yeah.
Well, at least it hasn't got like players being sniped in the FA Cup final and stuff in it. I take it.
No, you're just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch it. Trust me.
It's dope. Adam, there's this new television show on what's it called? Epic. It's some new channel called Epic, and like they got this like show, and it's like you got people all over like the United States like traveling to this one area, but they're only like passing through there to go on a vacay. and they get stuck there. Once they reach like a tree in the road, they're stuck in this town and they can't get out. And the show's called From, From. It is fire. It's only 3 episodes deep or 4 episodes deep right now, but it is dope. It is like
I've never heard of that.
Eerie shit. It's some eerie shit. Like it's some like they're stuck in this town, and like in the nighttime, it's like
All right, no
you see normal.
spoilers.
No,
I'm
hold on. You
interested.
see normal people. Hold on. You see normal people rolling around the streets, but they're monsters, dog. So it's like, yo, in the daytime it's good, but in the nighttime, yo, you got to like nail down your windows, all them things. Like, yo, you see these people like they look like normal people, but then like they'll come through your window or your door and rip your head off and eat you up from the inside out. Yo, it's mad. And it's called From, From. It's mad. It's really good. Really, really good, dog.
All right. Questionable.
No, dopeable. So dopeable. You watch 1, you'll watch 10, dog. But there's only
Is he
4
on about that
episodes
bloody
still.
show that he keeps saying on about?
You just said there's only 4 episodes, so I don't know how I'm going to watch 10.
No, but you know what I'm saying. You'll watch one after the other, after the other, after the other. Like it's dope.
No, but it makes a change about him going on about the tourist.
Oh, the tourist was dope. How do you mean? That was dope.
I don't even know what that is.
Dope. Oh, homeboy gets in a car crash and then like he loses his brain and he can't remember anything.
God.
And then he gets buddy with this police officer, and then she like helps him kind of through the ways. And it's like it's mad. It's dope show. Australian too, dog. It's dope.
My favourite show is Please Don't Shit in My Handbag. Really
Look at Budge.
Love
What? What are you like?
Hang on, what is Please Don't Shit in My Handbag? I'm so confused. Is this real?
I'm not at all. I'm not. This is the only one time I'm not confused, dog.
Please don't shit in my hand. Oh shit! If I could spell that, would be nice. Handbag. I've just googled it.
Tell me what you see.
It just coming up with products. Please don't fuck with my shit zipper pouch. Don't touch my shit bag. Blue key zipper pouch. Please don't fuck with my shit.
This guy's googling.
Have I been baited?
I'm just as confused, Reese. I'm honestly just as confused. I want someone to explain it.
Well, when he says it, then he disappears.
Is he shitting in a handbag right now?
Fucking handbag.
What is he start shitting in a handbag?
Ginger beers, dog. How do you mean? Handbags and ginger beers, dog.
Reese, you weren't Googling that, man. I was just talking.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got baited. Okay.
I'm still. What is this a reference that I'm not getting, or what? Or am I just a little bit higher than
it was just about a poem I'd written.
Oh,
very, very romantic.
Oh my god. Oh.
I've not even got a handbag.
Oh. Guys, I've got to get ready for work. I'm eating my breakfast, so I will love you and leave you.
Okay,
I gotta get
I'll be in the chat, but I'll talk to you in a bit. All right?
All right, mate. See you later. Have a good day.
Take care, guys.
Love
nice
you,
chatting with you
Budge.
all.
Stay positive in your life.
Yes. Yo, you know what, Franco? That's dope shit that you did for like the people in the Ukraine with your church, man. I think that's fucking like top dollar things, man. Big yourself up. I think that's top dollar things.
No, there's no credit. I mean, I don't need credit for it. But
no. I'm not giving you credit. I'm just saying. Well, I am kind of giving you credit, but I'm giving your church more than credit. Like that's top notch. I think it's top dollar things. Honestly.
No, it's good. I mean, look, I think it's just a matter of if there's little things that we can do to help,
yes, yes,
it's just fucked up, because the reality is as well, you just don't know. You don't know who it will be next.
Yeah.
You know, there's that famous poem where, like, about the Nazis, where they're like, they came for the communists and I was a communist, so I didn't speak up. And then they came for the trade unionists, and then they came for these. But then when they came for me, there was no one left to speak up for me. Yeah. And it's like, you know what? They're invading Ukraine, and the rest of the world are saying, no, you dictator cunt. This isn't going to happen. We know it's on your border. We know that you kind of used to have them. You're not having the USSR back together. They're a separate country. Fuck off.
And it looks good on you. And I believe what you say. Like, if the ginger-headed boy was in charge right now, shit would be going down a lot more crazy than it's going down right now. Like,
I am so glad Trump isn't in control, because I dread to think what that would have done.
Oh, madness! It would have been like going out to like a laser park.
I'm not sure.
Paint gun park.
Believe me, I think Biden's half the problem. I really do.
I mean, I don't think he's a solution, but
no, I don't think he's just bad.
Anything's better than Trump.
Trump loves himself, and he wants to be powerful, and he looks up at Putin because of the dictatorship that he's created. I mean, it just would have been dangerous. It would have been a dangerous scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't say Biden's
I still don't trust Biden anymore, because he's a senile fucking lunatic, right?
He is.
No,
I
agree.
agree. But the biggest difference is a senile lunatic who isn't craving power.
Yes.
You know, he's not going. Look, Biden has never gone on an arena tour. Trump's still going on fucking arena tours because he wants to be the main event, and he wants to rile people up. You know, no other president has ever done that in the history of America.
Never.
This man wants to be a celebrity. That's why he was a fake celebrity, a reality TV person. You know, and the problem is, if he was in charge, he sees Putin, and the fact that what Putin has is a whole country doing exactly what he wants, worshiping him. That's all Trump wants as well. Like, fuck, that would have been just terrifying.
There's a documentary I haven't watched yet, mate, about Biden, and the title to that documentary is Biden gave Putin the green light to do it. So I want to watch that before I comment on him. But I've got a funny feeling.
What's that called, Karen?
He could have prevented it, and he didn't.
Karen, what's that called? Karen, what's that called?
I think it's called. I forget. It's Biden gave him the green light.
But listen, the reality is though. Look, they've made documentaries. They've made documentaries that make you think the world is flat. I mean,
I know that. Mate, I'm very good at picking out what main media say and cipher the bullshit.
But the problem is that if it's already titled like that, then it's already full of bias.
Yeah, I know,
right?
but I'm good at fucking looking down the middle and going, hang on, is this just a right wing fucking Republican, lies, or is it an actual guy, an independent guy that's looking at what happened and giving me facts? So that's why I like to watch Russell Brand. I like to watch Russell Brand because he's stuck in the middle and he gives points of view from both sides. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm hoping it's that. But there we go.
But as you said about the world being flat, Adam, I'm in a flat Earth society. We've got members around the globe.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. For a second there, Reese. For a second, I thought you actually were, and I was about to crucify you and leave.
Yo, you know what? You know what I gotta say. You know what I gotta say, guys. You know what Brian knows what I'm gonna say.
Well, Peach, you
that?
probably do think it's flat. That
No, I
wouldn't
don't.
shock
No, I
me.
don't. No, I don't. No, I
Not
don't. No,
flat,
I don't.
square.
No, I don't.
It's
But you know
square.
what I got to
Peach
say?
thinks there's
There was a
aliens
dope
everywhere.
Adam, listen. Adam, listen. There was
I'm
a
not
dope
saying shit.
documentary I watched the other day, and it was about like this youngin who is even more right wing than Trump, and like they won't even let him into like the right wing like conferences. Like he has to make up his own, and he is a dickhead. And he's only like 22 years old. He thinks he's above the world. He's invincible. I forget what the documentary's called. I'm gonna find it and I'll send it to you. But it's just like extreme right things, like, and it's nuts. It's like these people are demented, man. Like not only do they think like flat world things, they think like they think on some different level, like they're gods. And trust me, I'm gonna find out what that was called because I got to save on my history in that on my internet thing. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's like it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
There's lots of right wing lunatics and lots of left wing lunatics.
Yeah,
right?
there are.
No, Daniel, agree.
Both of them are no good to us. They're no good to us, any of these people. Hard left, hard right. They're all fucked.
But they think they're invincible,
anyway, I'm yawning like a bitch.
Right? It's mad.
I'm yawning like a bitch. My phone's at about 4%, so I'm gonna have to go. I might come back. I don't know.
Please don't go. Please don't go. Reach, we love you so.
Yeah, to be
Please
honest, I'm
don't
going to go very soon as well.
Please don't go.
It's
Adam,
bedtime.
we love you so. Please don't go.
I'm low on battery.
Yeah.